Welcome to the midday show. It is Taco Tuesday. I'm just layering some orders here, trying to get some quick orders out. But yeah, welcome to Market Movers. It is time for the beautiful Miss V and Trader Prad show.
That's right, guys. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please smash the like button and let's get it started. What are you trading right now, Brad?
Obviously trading a bunch of my setups over there, which is not worth talking about. But
No.
I've been trading a bunch of other stuffs over there. Uh, Trader Pratt today traded a low float stock. What do you know about that? That's right. I always complain about not liking low flow stocks to trade in general. The stock I was actually throwing out an order on right now is Affirm, so I'll show you what I was doing on Affirm. I got short near 42.70 something, 42.75. I had to stop out on the high a day break. The high a day broke, but then that was a weak break, a high a day, and I'm watching the market come in. So I figured, I had a really inappropriate stop set up, and I got right back in after getting stopped. So got right back in near the high a day, and now sticking to my original idea of the trade, which was, that short. Maybe I could have re-added over here, given the same stop or a different stop, whatever it is. Just trying to figure out my mistake that I made the stop inappropriately, and I got in at a way different price, which happens to be a better price. This is the trade I was trying to throw out some orders on, and D Pro actually D Pro Pratty D Pro D not poor D Pro. All right, D Pro. So the stock, we know we had a catalyst on this one from the military contracts and so on. So D Pro, we took the $3 entry around 310 or so, 310 breakout. I got filled at maybe 312. Got a nice move up to 80 cents. And then my last few shares that I was holding for a possible test of 4, I was waiting for the $4 level to come into play for D Pro, which never came into play. And I was looking right here for this $4 level, which never came into play. So I had a stop in profit set up for VWAP at that time, which was around here. Got stopped in profit, and obviously was a right decision. Later on in the day, D Pro coming back to $3 and just hanging out near $3, not really doing a whole lot, but just passing out over here. Affirm another day, another same level 43. I took the same short yesterday, if I remember correctly, and we took a quick scalp out of it before it actually broke 43 to 44.50. And today we're taking the same idea again, risking the same size, risking the same setup, trying to see if it works out. We're noticing the market weakness a little bit. We are strong today on the market, without doubt. We're up almost 1% on the S&P 500 at the moment. We're up 1.67% on the Nasdaq, but both kind of topping out at the moment. 4,500 on the S&P 500. 14,600 on the Nasdaq, even though we're above 14,600 on the Nasdaq. Waiting to see where I could take some profits. There's some size I noticed on actually a firm on the way down. So because of that, look at that size on 42.70. Because of that, I might just try to take my profit over here, and also the way that a firm has been holding up all day. Let me see if I can throw an order and get filled. Did I throw my order out? I got filled. Awesome. So we are going to take that because I didn't like the way a firm had that size on 42.70. It had that size before, actually, when I was trying to get short. I got short in front of that size for some reason, and that's why I had the stop set up inappropriate. Anyways, these are comments for my notes at the end of the day.
Brad, I'm not sure if you're aware of that LLL. It's going to the moon, rocket ship for that name. And here's some news. JX Lux Venture stock surges on 60 million sales deal with Chongqing EPAD. Anyway, 60 million sales deal, catalyst for LLL.
Yeah, LLL, low float stock, not much really. Well, we have a catalyst over there, which Miss V just gave to us not too long ago. Uh, yeah,
Hello,
okay.
chart.
Sir, Miss V? Yeah, chart. Hello, chart. But as Miss V just gave us a level for the catalyst over there, low flow with about 2 million shares or so. Too low flow for me to still me to venture, but the D Pro, which was low enough of a low flow with the decent enough of a catalyst for me to even try that long, and a level that I found $4 resistance. So I was like, okay, it's got to go up to $4 without a doubt here. Hence I took D Pro, and no, I did not hear about LLL until now. Actually, did not even have this on my watch list list. Let's go quickly check over here. Number 3 on the relative volume leaderboard. So 1,000 times, and D Pro doing 1,707 times relative volume. Both combined, looks like man, LLL just gave you a crazy move, even taking out this resistance near $5 and clearing that wall above it. Just waiting to see now at this point, are we just going to consolidate sideways for the rest of the day? I do notice we had multiple halts on the way up also, and after those halts, volume has decreased quite a bit and consolidating above VWAP, sideways trading a little bit, waiting to see if, once again, if any move can come in. Memex, I have a buy. Awesome. How do you not have LLL on your watch list? Well, I was watching D Pro. D Pro was more important to me. D Pro was more important to me because, you know, the contract that they had with the with the Ukraine.
Yes. So we have it right here. They like delivery systems, drones, and medical response. They're going to give out to Ukraine.
That's right. So the Ukraine catalyst coming in over there for D Pro. So I was watching this more. I was also watching this because of the RCAT. If you guys remember the RCAT drone contract that the U.S. military came out with. So we saw how this stock was going crazy, I believe, on the March 14th. I believe it was that day that the contract came in. So, you know, I had an idea of what the stock could do. That is this, by this, I mean D Pro. So I had an idea kind of what the stock could do. I had classic levels already planned out, the $4 level that I was talking about earlier. So this was more on the watch list. I kind of regret not taking the size I wanted to on this stock. I would have been able to take a lot more shares on this and smash it. So because of that, and obviously, as I mentioned, I just picked the top volume leader of that day. LL doing only 46 million shares is great, no doubt, because it's doing 1,000 times its relative volume, which means it's doing a lot of volume compared to what it normally does. But obviously, I picked the number 1 on my watch list leaderboard over there, and I saw the float for D Pro was 31 million shares, and the float for LLL was only 2 million shares. So yeah, 2.3 million shares. So all combined, I knew if there were games going to be played, it's going to be most likely be played on LLL on a larger scale, and way easier to play those games on LLL than it is to be on D Pro. So hence, you know how I stay away from those low floats. Like I trade my AMDs, my Affirms, my Microsofts, and so on. And that's why I picked D Pro over LLL. And if you look at LLL, it's been kind of barcoding for a while now. Although most of the move was off the open in the halts itself, I'm not sure if I would have even taken these halts to begin with. How to trade with the net loss 30? Difficult to find a stock for that. Net loss 30. Oh man, yeah, that's you know, $20 less than the net loss we have over here at our workplace. So, you know, 30, I found 50 to be extremely hard. 30 should be a little bit more harder without a doubt. One thing I would suggest, though, is it's all about timing your entries. Like, especially with your shutdown that small, you got to time your entries and have perfection in your trades. Otherwise, you just get beat up. So I would urge you to learn how to tape read more. Maybe trade stocks that are kind of slower, maybe the TSX market a little bit. Learn how to properly tape read, and that way you can figure out, for example, Affirm. If I tape read Affirm a little bit before coming onto the show, I would have been a way better entry into my short. But because I didn't tape read and also I broke my own rules a little bit, I didn't get the perfect entry. So with your $30 shutdown, if you got in over here, you'll probably already get shut down. But if you got in over here, you would have made money. So it's all about waiting for the right levels for you and getting in at the perfect times at the right time. So it's hard, but you know, just gotta stick with it, just gotta work through it. If we have 5 people on the floor right now who have already graduated on the $50 shutdown, if they can do it on 50, I'm sure you're better than them. You can do it on 30, right? These guys are trash, trust me. These guys are trash. If they can do it on 50, you can do it on 30.
You're so sweet. And we've got a super chat from Dominic Familara bringing us a name SNES. It's up more than 41%. 2 million volume, $1 stock, but it has news today that it announces EPA approval and launch of Elevate bait system with ContraPast. So obviously news catalyst for SNES, and we would appreciate if you take a look at that name.
Sure. SENS, SNES, SNES.
SNES on Nasdaq.
Thank you, Miss
Cool.
V. SNES on Nasdaq. Let's go check out. So Dominic Famularo called this one out. I do remember talking about the stock not too long ago. Yeah, look at this all-time chart, 26 to $2. Maybe I remember talking about this around these ranges for Dominic. What? No, maybe not around. Yeah, August, October, around these ranges, 7 to 9, when we were getting pumped up over here, maybe even here. But obviously, these guys have come down a lot from where we used to see them at. Up 6% today. Not a bad move at all today. Let's go check on the relative volume scale also, how much relative volume these guys are doing. 55 times relative volume. That's a lot of volume happening right now. A lot of eyes on there. Under $1 today, actually. Wow, from $26 to sub penny or sub dollar, and now actually struggling to stay above $1. Notice how we got above $1 today and not really going much above it. Struggling to stay above $1. We'll see if later on in the day if volume increases. Looks like volume actually picked up at 1050. Before that, we didn't even have any volume on the stock. With 3 million shares traded so far, I would like a lot more volume ramping up happening on this. The fact that Nasdaq took out the high day just now, and S&P 500 is getting ready to take out the high day also. I would like for this one to bring a lot more volume to its stock and ramp its ascent to the north side. Thoughts on Prog, PROG. Wow, PROG, Progenesis, if I remember correctly. Let's go quickly look at what the relative volume is for these guys. PROG, relative volume 1.8. Not bad, but not something that I would really be watching on the day today. Well, anything over 1 at the end of the day is good. Anything close to 2 is great. Anything above 2 is something that you want to keep watching. So the fact that we're close to 2, not bad at all. But like I mentioned, we have stocks doing thousands of shares today. Even Baba, a big large cap stock, doing 3.2 times average volume. I was probably going to have that on my watch list. I actually had Baba on my watch list to trade, but I just couldn't bring myself to go long on this for some reason. I just couldn't bring myself to go long on it, but it was a pretty free long, 13% up on the day. We'll go back to Baba in a second. Let's complete the topic about Progenesis over here. PROG. So notice how we're still stuck in yesterday's range, right? If I want to go long, I'm probably waiting for this $1.70 breakout. If I want to go short, I'm probably looking for this $1.42 breakout, or I'm probably going to go short at the $1.70 high. Keep in mind the earnings report for PROG is in 6 days, which is actually 28th of March after market. So PROG earnings report coming out in the next 6 days or so.
Prad Stefan on the chat says, please, can anyone recommend good broker for me? I just sent you a link. We trade with Daytrade World prop firm. We use P-Parade platform, the one that you can see on the screen. So go check it out, and maybe you will love it and join us. And we have multiple super chats in here. First one from Crystal Brown. Is there a short on Square soon? Happy trading to Crystal. Thank you so much for your support, and definitely we'll take a look at the blog. But before we do that, Isa Muhammad, my dear friend, my fan number 1, sent me another super chat. I believe it's the 6th one on the day. Thank you so much, Isa. Sending you all the love and positive energy.
Thank you, Isa. I'm going to quickly get into a short here on the futures. Futures are probably going to come off here. So they give me that fill. Okay, let's see if we can stay short futures at the 4,500 level a bit. High day 45.0250. So we're trying to see if 4,500 takes out. If 4,500.02, which is the high day, takes out, we're not gonna be staying in this short anymore. And I also need to throw some orders here. 55. 54, 56, 57. Oh my God, all my orders are just coming in hot today. I'm doing a lot, obviously. I have 171 executions. One of my stock is doing a ton of volume today, so I just have to work my butt off on that. But overall, having to do that and talk to you guys at the same time is a little bit overwhelming today. But I'm going to try and do everything for you guys. If SoFi dumps, where is the support on the daily? If SoFi dumps, the support on the daily would be around $9. yesterday. 918 came down as low as 918. Let me just put the contract over here. That way I can have a watch on it in case I need to close it. I can close it real quick. But SoFi yesterday came down as low as 918, 934 actually. I thought it came down 918. Today's low on SoFi 925. So around those $9.25, $9.18 or so is where I would consider the daily support. But the all-time low on SoFi, it seems to be the complete bottom that has been coming in for SoFi now. So very happy seeing SoFi having a bottom near $7.89.
Brad, can we take a look at Block, formerly known as Square? It has been upgraded today and having a great day, up more than 7%.
Yeah, Block on New York, I believe. Yeah, Block on New York. Trying to see what happens over here. Okay, Block on New York, 7% up today. Not sure if these guys got upgraded or what the catalyst is for them to move this.
They've been upgraded by Mizuha.
Yeah, so they did get upgraded today. Obviously, the market's on a beautiful trajectory up and has been for the most part. ES, which is S&P 500, up almost 1%, well, exactly 1%, and Nasdaq up 2 full percent. So Nasdaq caps have an absolute tear. I'm expecting Apple to be some part of that culprit for that tear up north today. Square 7% up. Waiting to see if the market could turn back down here a little bit. ES, you know, at a very critical, significant psychological level, 4,500, sorry, and Nasdaq at 14,650. So I'm expecting some of these stocks to curl back to the downside at being at the highs. Wow, 170 almost on our Apple position. Whoever had that long with me, congratulations, almost 170. Insane move today, 2%. I mean, Nasdaq is pretty much literally, Apple is pretty much Nasdaq. So very happy to see Apple go along with it to the north side.
Here's a question on the chat. Don't know 443. Brad, how many times do you average in when the stock goes against you? Well, I will take that question partially because I had situation like that. I averaged my loser trade, and August, you say that like kind of it's a bad idea to average on your loser, but I think there's no answer how many times you can do this until like you can do this. If you think that stock will reverse and go to the desirable direction, I think you can do this. Anyways, here's my trade. I went long on Tesla at 934. Stock went against me and I averaged my loser at 925, making my average of 930. And luckily, Tesla went back to the upside. It was so hard for it to break that 941 level. Like literally, there was a wall and Tesla was trying. But here we are. Tesla is now at 945. I got out some of my position at 946, which is $16 per share in the money, and I still hold some. I will give it a room to go to 950-ish level. So basically, yeah, here is my trade on Tesla.
Yeah, to answer that question, you know, it's really up to your risk tolerance. Like for us, obviously, we have a shutdown over here. As previously mentioned, someone has a $30 shutdown on their software. Oh, baby, let's go. This is what I needed the whole day. There is a god up there. Okay, so coming back to the market a little bit, you know, so the fact is, like, there is no real answer, but there should be an answer for this. The answer is your risk tolerance. For us, there is a risk limit. So if I go past my risk limit on the day, we get a timer that kicks me out of my position if the stock doesn't turn back into my position within that risk allotment time. But if you don't have a shutdown, maybe you should have a mental shutdown of knowing how much you're willing to lose on a stock or a setup. If you haven't made more than $100 on a setup in your X amount of years trading, maybe you don't want to risk more than $25 on that. Shut up. Futures are ripping, so we're gonna take that loss over there on the futures and move away from it. Small loss over there on the futures. But once again, coming back to the point, which was. You know, we gotta know what your risk tolerance is, and multiple books always says this. Never add to your loser, adding to your loser never makes sense, and so on. And you know, those are rules that actually help you protect money. But if adding to your loser is a setup, and I don't know why, but if adding to your loser is a part of your setup, then keep on doing it until it pays you, right? But if you have a risk tolerance of some sort, then that's for sure a rule that you're gonna not go through. If this futures turns around from here after stopping me out by 1 point, I'm actually gonna freak. I'm gonna freak out.
Cool on the chat says, Miss V and Prad, it will be very helpful if you can put the tickers you're trading along with price levels like Neil and Sean. Well, again, cool. Thank you for bringing this up. Very, very soon, me and Prad will be moving to another location, sitting very close to Neil and Sean, and we will have probably the same setup as they do, more camera angles, and of course, position board.
Let's do it. D Pro calls. Okay, let me just answer this question. You can't preach not adding to losers when Sean. Okay, first, if you're gonna call out Sean uses correct spelling, it's SHAWN. All right, and averages into a losing trade. Listen, Sean also has a really phenomenal risk tolerance, and he's very, very risk averse to the point where you probably don't even understand the way he does it. So you can't be calling out someone. Okay, one, are you trading Sean's book or are you trading your book? Are you trading your money or Sean's money? Are you trading the company's money that Sean's trading with or your money, right? So you got to really figure out the way that he does it is completely different. His risk tolerance is like ridiculous. I can only pray to have the amount of his risk tolerance or Neil's risk tolerance out there. They're professionals at what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And you see how he was short Neil, right? I can just see on the peripherals today. He was short Neil on the way up and then he stopped shorting. Why did he stop adding to that if he can just keep on adding on the way up? I don't want to see comments like that because you don't even know what you're talking about at that point. Yeah, he's adding to a loser, but he knows exactly at which point he's done adding to them. That's called being a risk averse. That's called knowing your levels. That's called having a line in the sand where you're not taking fills anymore. It's every trader has that, especially when you're trading on a platform like this where you have a limit of how much you can lose on a day. Come on, man. Don't ever go at anybody in my company like that. Nah, I'm not letting you go with that.
Let's go, team. By the way, SOPA is halted, and Brandon.
SOPA?
Yes, SOPA.
I thought you said SOFA. I got so happy.
SOPA is halted to the upside, and there are news. SOPA reported full year 2021 financial results, sees 891% year-on-year revenue growth. Let's go, SOPA.
I thought it halted at 30 cents. I was going to freak out for a second. I was like, there's no way the stock is under $1 now. But no, obviously, it's still above $1. It's still moving around quite a bit and actually doing tons of volume. I'm just layering out orders while I'm talking to you guys because these stocks are starting to pay me a little bit. Oh, baby. This is what I finally needed. 87? Yes, thank you. All right. So SOPA, man, another stock that's randomly halting in the up direction right now. 482,000 shares traded only, so obviously no volume happened all day. Most of the volume just came in and put it into a halt territory. The open indication says $3.75 for this stock, so we're waiting for this one to open and see where it goes to. Eventually, we'll probably another couple minutes or so, this one will open back up, and when it does, we will obviously cover it for you without a doubt. I'm still waiting to see what the market does here. Nasdaq obviously took out the high a day. We're now at 4503. Nasdaq. ES S&P 500 took out the high a day. We're at 4503.75, and waiting to see if that's actually going to continue its momentum to the upside, or are we going to come back to the downside. I'm pulling up MES because if I do want to trade, I'm trading the micro mini futures. I'm not Arun who can trade the big futures and be mentally calm like that when I don't have the experience on futures. So obviously we're gonna learn with this futures. So it looks like my stop actually helped me out in not losing too much money over there because futures are trying to continue their ascent north. Nasdaq is also ripping to the north side, NQ/M22CM. So Nasdaq now 2.1% up on the day. I love it, baby. Prad, Kanye, and in the same octagon at the same time. I know what's his name? Jake Paul said he's gonna give Kanye and Pete Davidson $60 million to fight. I'll take half of that just to be in the ring and referee, okay? I'll take half of that. Give me that money, baby.
Wouldn't
any
you do
day.
it for free?
No.
Okay.
What do I look like, a monkey?
That boy Roy joined our membership and family. Thank you so much. Welcome to the green side. I hope you're having a green positive day. Well, markets are ripping, so I hope you find opportunities in there.
How come Activision is so weak given market and QQQ so strong? Because Activision has different variables in it now. Activision has a buyout, possible buyout, but that buyout could fall through at any time, right? And then they also have all the sexual allegations they're dealing with every day over there. So whenever they figure that bunch out, we'll eventually move on from all that in Activision and then get all the way back to the $95 level that I believe is the buyout price for Activision. $95.
And here we go, Isa Mohammed, super chat number 7. I love Miss V. I love you back, Isa. You're spoiling me every day. Thank you so much for your generosity, kindness. Appreciate it just so much. You make my day daily. And guys, if you also wanna support the show, the community, the trading family, you know what to do. Smash that like button. We need just 120 more likes for 420 likes. So go Henry Z. I hope you will be like number 420.
Let's go. I added to lose like crazy. I mean, that's fine. Everyone does it, but eventually one day we will move on from doing that, right? PayPal, please, without a doubt. Let's go to PayPal. PayPal close to 118. Yes, baby, PayPal. Let's go. We're break even now on my long-term account for PayPal. Finally, after we made it, guys. Now I'm a real trader. We're break even. Let's go. No, so PayPal. Sorry. Yeah, bagged. Yeah, the bagged. Lucas playing the bagged. What's it called? Meme over there, but in real life he's just carrying a bag and saying ha ha ha, you're bagged. But overall, yeah, PayPal, we were talking about how if it goes to $80 I'll think about reloading. It got to $92, a $10 short of me, my reload spot. Overall though, back to almost $120 here. Today we're gonna see some barriers near that 119.38, so near $119. Also happens to be the high of the day from 18th of March. So let's see how the stock behaves near 119, 120, and then if 120 breaks out, I think PayPal longs are back into play, especially for those of you who are thinking about adding it to your long-term portfolio. I mean, PayPal could still very easily go back to $80 if market weakness comes back in. We did have Fed Powell come in yesterday, and he moved the market to the downside a little bit. But obviously, I can't forget what did we close the market on. Let me just quickly zoom over. We just traded sideways ever since that news came out. We came down, we bounced back up, and we came down again, and we bounced back up. So what time is this? This is by lunch, and then yeah. So not the news pushed us down, but we pushed back up eventually. So I'm not sure if that 50 basis points or half a percent rate hike is going to even matter to the market. It looks like a lot of it is priced in, according to people at least. So I'm just waiting to see how that plays out. I gotta throw out more orders here, more orders.
Prad, as you brought PayPal, yesterday I learned that Elon Musk kind of used to work for and with PayPal, and I found an article that Elon Musk is projected to potentially become the first ever trillionaire, Carl.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's King Elon. Long live Elon, baby, without a doubt. Well, you actually do. Okay, you talking to somebody else over there, but your comments muted. QQQ testing its uptrend. QQQ testing its uptrend. QQQ indeed testing the uptrend. Market looks like it could have just been done with its move, so I might just go try my MES short one more time here, because market did move up to 406, 4506, and that's about it. If we get back under 4500 here, I might just try to get back short into the market. And let me just quickly also go here and look at what Nasdaq looks like on the dailies. So Nasdaq on the dailies around resistance also. ES on the dailies. What does ES look like on the dailies? Not really at resistance, but it could pop up a little bit more if it wants to. So just watching the overall market. Not sure if I want to go short just yet. We'll be a little patient, no doubt.
Elizabeth Goodyear says Miss V loves Elon. Well, Elizabeth, he's my type, not questionable. And I like Tesla a lot. We've got a super chat for Mo Sanchez saying, like, starting this all over again. Chat, Tony names again. I'll start. Tony up only. Thank you for a super chat. Thank you for starting this Tony names battle. By the way, SOPA guys opened and on again.
Yeah, SOPA open. So it indicated to open around 970, I believe, but looks like it opened at I'm guessing 380. Sorry, 970. At 370, opened at 380, came back as low as 340 over here, and then also went as high as 455. So a lot of movements happening. SOPA went from 400,000 shares to 4 million shares in the next 3 minutes after the opening candle. So a lot more eyes on SOPA now. Let's go check what the relative volume is now on SOPA after the halt. So 2 times relative volume. Obviously, like I mentioned, any stock that's doing more than 2 is active, very, very active, and it has to be on watch. So SOPA is for sure moving around drastically. 4 million shares now after the halt, as mentioned. Summer is coming, winter is coming, summer is coming. Yeah, I mean, it is, no denial about that. Saw an article that said it's really hot in Antarctica. It's like 40 degrees Celsius, only negative 40 degrees Celsius in Antarctica. It's like that's really bothering levels, because you know, negative 40, we have that in Toronto at winter over here at nighttime. So if Antarctica is as cold as Toronto nighttime, clearly something bad's going on. But obviously this was just a climate conversation that I know a lot of people don't like having, so we can just move on from that.
I like climate conversation. Anyways, Tesla is trying again to reap, guys. I have another order to sell more shares at 948. So let's see where we go, and hopefully this animation will push Tesla higher.
Let's go. Market is coming to the downside though, so I'm still waiting to see if I want to go short here on the market. You were watching SOPA, so let me pull up MES M22C. I'm still waiting to see if I want to go short on the market. I might just do it. Are they gonna give it to me? We're going to take it. We're going to see if we're going to work with this short over here. There's some size over there. There we go. That size got taken out. Obviously, this is MES. Size on MES doesn't really matter as much as the size on the actual contracts, which is the ES. But weakness does seem to be coming into the market here. We did go as high as 45.06 on this try of a break of 4,500. And NASDAQ did also go as high as, I believe, 14,683, and it's on the way down over here. So obviously perfect time of the day, 11:30 or so. Let's see some stocks moving back to the downside and capture some of this short over here. But still keep your eyes peeled, because it's bouncing off that 4,500 pretty well. Like, it's not really bouncing off it, but it's fighting that 4,500 level pretty well. If market doesn't follow through with the down move over here, that's gonna be bad for the shorts. Miss V, please cheer Prad up. He's very cranky today. Oh no, I'm big chilling over here. I just didn't like the comment that the person had over there about Sean's trading. It's like, how do you don't even know how he trades? Like, how dare you say something like that? But no, I'm always big chilling, big happy. Oh, my net today is actually, that's a hilarious number. All right.
I need those cheerleader things to cheer people up. How they call them?
I actually don't know what they're called.
If you guys know how cheerleaders call
them. Oh, pom-poms.
Pom-poms?
Pom-poms.
Pom-poms.
Yeah.
Okay, I need pom-poms.
Pom-poms, that's right. Okay, so market is coming off. The shorts are paying us, so we're about to get flat on the first stop out that we had. Let's see if market can move a little bit further for us. Man, I guess I had no reason to take out my short, but you guys know me. The advantage that we have over here, Day Trade the World, it is the ability to get in and out as many times as we want, and not pay too much fees on that round trip. So that's the advantage for us to keep on day trading and look for the right levels to take our entries and our fills and so on. I'm gonna take a couple contracts out here. I'm gonna hold some more for the move for the VWAP move or so, or even a test of this bottom 44.93, 44.90s. We'll see if that even comes into play. It could very easily just find support around here and then rip back up for a new high a day test. So anything is possible on this market. If you have less than 25K, this show will make you lose. Okay. Prad is trading futures. Yes, that is true. We are trading futures. We also traded low float today. So D-Pro, we traded D-Pro successfully and killed it. So lots of fun happening in the market with us, without a doubt. Aren't you the one who said hold GME and GME will go to thousands? And you're saying if you have less than 25K, the show is going to lose? We're going to ban this person. Hold up. Man, all right. Yang, get out.
About,
exactly.
Like, cheerleaders. By the way, guys, I've been a cheerleader for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I had pom-poms and like we did all that fun
No
stuff.
picture, no proof.
Well,
no picture, no
yeah,
proof.
I will try to find, but like it was so long time ago.
Your mom probably has it. We want to see no picture, no proof.
And then I quit it for a hip-hop dance.
Can you still hip-hop dance? Whoa, Miss V's about to break it down on the dance floor one day. We got to see this too. Miss V's gonna do the what is the dance move called where you do the spinning move on the ground?
On your head?
Yeah.
Break dance, I believe. Something like
I know the whole thing's called break dance, but what's that one move called? The spinning on the head move?
I don't.
I can picture you doing that, wearing a full Nike outfit and then go whoo.
Right. Actually, we have animation where I'm doing like dancing break dance.
Right.
But like I will try to implement it in here, and it would be actually cool if we had all in
windmill. That's what it's called.
Windmill?
Yeah.
Okay, I will start working on that.
Windmill.
I just started to learn the tarot card, so give me some time.
Too many things to do for you, Miss V. Not enough time. Now that you have a cute doggy too. By the way, did you make a Twitter account by any chance?
I saw that message note, guys. I am not on Twitter, so those are fakes, annoying scammers.
And guess what? That Twitter account looked
legit.
Pretty real.
Really?
Pretty real. Like it said, mother of blah 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 blah, and I was like, huh, maybe this is
mother
Valeriia.
of three.
Mother of multiple.
They copied from my Instagram. I changed bio, so like I thought they won't like copy my bio, and I wrote like TraderTV.Live, Tesla trader, and mom of multiple, and they copied even that.
Yeah,
so
they're
gonna
steal it. So good thing I confirmed because I was going to follow back. I thought it was you, but it wasn't. So guys, anyone on Twitter named TraderTV Valeriia is following you guys out there, it is not Valeriia, okay? It is not Valeriia. Be very careful. These scammers are rampant in their efforts to steal the cute Miss V's identity.
I know.
We're going to Mother of Dragon. That's right. Palantir thoughts. Let's go check out Palantir. PLTR. You know how we love Palantir over here, without a doubt. So let's quickly cover Palantir. I'm just gonna close my short on MES here, most likely, because I don't like the way it's moving back up. Yeah, we're gonna close it because I actually hate the fact that it's moving back up. Come on, just film me, please. You suck, market. You suck, market. All right, Palantir. So let's talk about Palantir. Palantir 5% up today on the day with 16 million shares traded. Yes, sir. We love Palantir. I don't even know what my average price is on the Palantir now. And I think it's like $19 or something. But at the end of the day, you know we love Palantir. 16 million shares traded today. Ripping, ripping, ripping. Marcus does not want to stop at any point. Let's go to Palantir over here. And I don't even know if I would consider any of this. Like, I would consider that resistance. So I would not even try to short it over here. I would wait for $13.82 or even $14 to come into play on Palantir before I even touch this stock today. So just let it do its thing, and then we'll come back to it some other point to short it. Obviously, look at the strength on this position. Rips up in a tiny consolidation. Rips up in a tiny consolidation. Now we're having a little bit of a battle over here at the higher days, but still beautiful on the day without a doubt. Prad, can you look at QCOM? I believe resistance is 160. Qualcomm. Let's go check out Qualcomm. Qualcomm resistance 160. Yeah, I would go even as high as 162. The fact that we cleared this 158 high, this 158.50 high, shows that there is support to the downside very, very quickly. Or by very quickly, I mean it's very close to support to the downside, only $1 away from that support. And resistance, realistically, I see all of these candles bottoming out near 162 more than near 160. So I would go here instead of the 160 level, to be honest. But 160 is a good good psychological number. Options expiry and everything happen around nice even dollar numbers, along with people that just like to put orders near even dollar numbers. So because of that, 160 could come into play, but I would even wait for 162 as your target for your longs, maybe, or for a short opportunity. 162.50, 162 in general looks way better than 162 me. SOPA go up to 25. No shot. SOPA's not going up to 25 today. It's up 55% though, without a doubt. And doing so in a beautiful fashion. Look at the volume still there. We went from 400,000 shares to 12 million shares in about 10 minutes or so. So that's a lot of volume ramp in really quick time. So SOPA now, look at this, is doing 6 times its average volume. Before we were only at 2.8. Just goes to show how much volume has come into the stock. But keep in mind, in about 12 minutes or 20 minutes or so, we're going to head into lunchtime, which is a big volume evaporation event in the market. Volume decreases. Traders go away for lunchtime. They go eat their Nobus and their omakase grills and whatnot. So because of that, you can expect even SOPA to lose some of that momentum that it's showing us at the moment. And if it can't take out these $5 levels with that much momentum, I don't know if we do that today. But SOPA 25. I'm not gonna say so 25 anytime soon. Let's deal with some of these levels up here first, and then we can think about those levels up there.
If you only knew, send us a super chat saying TMC possibly ready to explode of CNH. Maybe we can take a look at TMC Prad. It's the metals company. I'm not sure what is CNH. Is it like
explode of cup and handle? Okay, cup and handle is just another pattern. It's not too significant in my opinion. Those. Sorry?
Cool, you know that.
It's those patterns don't mean too much to me anyways, but yeah, I would never use that pattern to make a trade out of at the end of the day. But if you guys have a setup on it, feel free to go for it. So it's down 10% at one point, which puts it on SSR. So which means you can't short the stock by taking out liquidity on the bids. You have to sit on the offer and provide liquidity to actually get short on the stock. Market now turns back to the downside. I'm getting ready to Tom Brady this mouse across the room over here. And anyway, so there we go. MES actually moving to the downside now strongly, which is your ES derivative and a smaller notional value. At the end, that's basically S&P 500. So S&P 500 coming back down to the downside, and Nasdaq also coming back to the downside. But it's finding support really well, not moving too far to the downside over there in the overall market. So that just goes to show a lot of buyers here still around these high day levels in the market. Coming back to TMC. So TMC, obviously SSR mode. There is some catalyst over there that has pushed the stock to the downside today. Looking for supports. This area is gonna stand out. So $2, what is it? $2.20 to $1.60 is gonna stand out to me. I'd like to see how the stock trades in that range, and the $2 nice, even significant flat number to also look for. On its way down is to watch. SOPA's heading to 25, easy. Sheesh. All right, whatever you guys say on there, I'm not gonna say that at all. Nowhere close to saying that. NIO broke $22. NIO, let's go check out NIO. NIO, hey yo, come on. NIO did break 22, but only by 9 cents and came back in. And now that we're seeing market go to the downside, maybe something to also check is FXI. Is FXI probably up today because of Baba and Didi? Yeah, FXI up 8%. No, 4%. Last looks better, 4%. Whereas NIO up 8.46%. What you could do is look for a short here on NIO. And then if 22.09 breaks, you just get out on that break. So let's see if they even give me a fill here. They did give me the fill, and if 22.09 breaks, we'll just get out for a quick loss. 22.15, 22.11, and we'll do the full lot. Screw it. So we're in a nice little short here on NIO. Let's see if we can scalp it out already for some profitones. Profits. We'll do that much. Give me the fill. I guess they don't want to. Shopify thoughts. Let's go check out Shopify. Shopify will go on New York today, and at the same time, let me put NIO on this side of my blotter. That way I could watch it at the same time while I'm talking about the stocks. So Shopify, we know we saw Shopify have some crazy moves going into the S&P 500 rebalance. Today up 4%. 2 million shares traded on the New York side. Not bad at all. Let's go see how much it is on the TSX. No trading on the TSX at all for Shopify, to be honest. NIO shorts paying us off here, putting some money in my pocket once again. Took some decent size over there. Maybe I could have taken a lot more, to be honest, but took some decent size, and we're going to ride this to the downside a little bit. Let's see how low can we go on NIO. But talking about Shopify, so Shopify at yesterday's high, kind of around yesterday's high. We are very close to it. So I would say this is pretty much resistance levels on Shopify at the moment. Waiting to see where this one goes to. I'm not sure if we go all the way up to the 780s high from the rebalance day. Is that the rebalance day? Yes, that is the rebalance day. I'm not sure if we go all the way there, but we'll keep it on eyes for sure for Shopify, which is up 3%, almost 4%. Nasdaq up 1.89%. S&P 500 up 1%. And everything's looking nice and green. Let's go check on NIO real quick. And again, NIO is about to test 22 level. If NIO tests 22, I'm not going to really like that, to be honest.
HYMC is trending on the chat, and it's ripping, as people say.
HYMC. Let's go check out HYMC. Highcraft Mining Corporation was down more than 10% at one point, so it is on SSR mode because of that. But now, though, back again to the upside, trying to see where this one wants to go. AMC probably moving off of this candle too. Let's go check on AMC. AMC is not really moving at all. So why is HYMC getting popped up like this? Not sure what the catalyst is for HYMC, but HYMC, obviously, as you guys can see, the volume is ramping up, and we are ripping to the upside. Could it be short covering? Could it be value buying at around these prices? Not sure exactly, but look at that move on the dailies, right? Just bouncing from the $1 level all the way up to $1.39, kind of where we bottomed out multiple days before actually dropping down a little bit. So waiting to see where this one goes to in the next few minutes. Do we actually break out and go all the way up to $1.50, or do we struggle around $1.50 and reject? Look at the size. Actually looks like that's 100,000 shares sitting on $1.40 right now, not allowing the stock to go any higher. So they're just putting a full barrier, a wall on $1.50, and that wall actually got chewed through just now. There we go. That wall got chewed through. We have some size on the bids, and the size on the bids are pushing it up. What's up, Missy?
That HYMC keep going.
Yeah.
Love seeing this.
HYMC keeps on going, baby. The gifts that keeps on giving. Is building a strong community. They are recruiting millions every month for the virtual world. What are you going to virtually mine gold and silver? What are you going to do in the virtual world, HYMC? That makes no sense to me. You're a mining company. Just worry about how to mine silver and gold and keeping Adam Aaron happy, who can then keep the apes happy. So I don't know what this virtual world hiring that you're talking about. That makes no sense to me, to be honest. What do you recommend is a good day percent? Honestly, I don't even look at it that way. Just think about making good trades every day. Think about making good trades every hour. And that's all that I focus on. If I have a limit on how much money I want to be trading, I'll probably be capping myself every day and not going past that. It's a very, I mean, it's a good way to have targets, but at the end of the day, you're just capping yourself on either direction. And I don't know about putting a limit on myself like that. I'm gonna be looking for opportunities. If I find a good trade, I'm gonna smash that trade. If I don't find a good trade, I'm just gonna walk away from it and look for good trades. And that's my whole job. My whole job is sit here and snipe. I have nothing better to do than watch YouTube videos and trade anyways when I'm at work. So what other things am I gonna do besides keeping my eyes on level 2s, keeping my eyes on stocks, and scoping out other levels? Just scope, and look for good trades. One good trade, and then one good trade, and then one good trade, and then one good trade.
And then
That's
you're
all
a
it is.
trillionaire. Hopefully. And Mahshid want us to take a look at Snowflake. Snow having a good day, up 6%, 2 million volume. And while we do this, thank you so much, Mike Crehan, for your super chat. We love you, fam. Hope you're having amazing day.
So, which one did you say?
Snowflake.
Snow on New York. Snow on New York. Let's go check out what this one's doing. 3 million shares traded on this one today. Looks like NIO might just take out the high day. Let's quickly go to NIO and then come back to Snowflake, focusing on what this one wants to do if the high day gets taken out. Obviously, our quick scalp that we got is not going to be anything worth talking about at the end of the day. 22 still holding pretty strong, so not liking the fact that 22 is holding up the way it is. Market going back to the upside and trying to test the high day or 44 or 50 again for ES, but obviously that's the S&P 500 and Nasdaq at 14,650. Coming back to Snowflake over here, Snowflake on New York coming down, now up 6%. Looks like it was up 8%, or maybe that was just a NIO glitch showing me over there. But Snowflake up 6% overall, 3 million shares traded. Could just be the tech sector helping these guys out over there, obviously. And also, aren't these guys cybersecurity? If it is cybersecurity, if I remember, then we do know cybersecurity. Yesterday it got some bump over there with the news catalyst that cybersecurity is being told to ramp up from Biden, because they're in fear that the market is gonna go, not market, U.S. is gonna get hacked by Russian hackers over there and attacked through that mode. So Biden wants all the cybersecurity firms to ramp up their safety precaution measures and so on. And because of that, I think Snowflake having a nice move up too. Bay Area companies pushing snow. I like that one. Bay Area. Yay area. 2210 has to break on NIO. Till then, I'm short. Congratulations, Dinesh. Yeah, I'm short too. I'm not really. Sorry? You reloaded? Nice. I'm short on there too. So Sean said he's short too over there, for anyone who's wondering who I was talking to. Amazon hit resistance at the dailies on the 200 moving average, AMZN. Let's go check out Amazon. Amazon 2% up, man. So obviously we do know this one is going to be one of those stocks to be on watch in the near future because of that stock split. That stock split is coming in for Google, for Amazon. I for sure, without a doubt, will be buying some shares of both of them at the new prices and just holding on to dear life, and then probably giving one share to my kid when the stock is again $3,000 in the near future. So that's the idea over there. Just giving out a share to, like, even Tony, maybe, you know, Tony will get a share eventually in the future. Luca doesn't. Luca can make his own shares over there, but Tony can get a share over here. No, all fun and games. Just you know, trying to grow my own accounts in both places, not just day trading, but also in swing trading. Ooh, I'm just noticing that I need to throw a lot of orders up here. So let me just do that. Awesome. Okay, how can you have kids if you don't have a GF? You can adopt kids. You can still have a kid without having a girlfriend. What are you talking about, mate? What? The question is a yeah. I don't know about that question. or want one. Yeah, I don't want one. You know, Tony's is my kid right now. You know, we're taking care of. He's everyone's kid in this office. Everyone's raising this kid, and then I'm like multiple people's kids in this office too. Arun's like a father over here throwing slippers at me every time a bad trade happens, right? So you never know. When you're in an environment like this, you're just everyone's growing each other. Everyone's parenting each other in one way or the other. Keep having one night stand until it happens. Keep having one night stands until it happens. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to have a kid, okay? Having a girlfriend alone feels like too much burden on the wallet. You think I want to have a kid? Come on, dude. Come on, let's be real a little bit. Sopa will be 70 in few days. Okay, people are just throwing ridiculous numbers for Sopa out there. I hope you're right. I'm just not going to repeat those same numbers because those numbers are absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Redonkulous, those numbers you guys are throwing out there. 22.3, 22.10. How much size do I have? NIO is going to take out the high day there.
Meanwhile, Dinesh on the chat, Miss V, what about Tony? It looks to me like you want to kill each other at the bell. Well, yeah, it's a little bit intensive, our bell ringing with Tony. Maybe we should chill a little bit on that, but no, we're good friends and we're just adding some spiciness into the bell ringing.
Trying to see if I want to close my position. I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. Yep. Just gotta hold it at this point. I don't like the NIO short at all, to be honest. SoFi is driving up the price of crypto buying. Let's go SoFi. Let's go look at crypto at the moment since you mentioned cryptocurrencies. Where's Bitcoin? 42,000. Okay, Bitcoin. Bitcoin moving up one more time. I did not expect Ethereum at 3K. Hey, yo, let me open up my crypto account, check on what's going on over there. Solana up 5%, Cardano up 6%, Dogecoin up 3%, Shiba up 3%. Bitcoin up 4%, Ethereum up 4%. Everything is just green, green, green. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's go, baby. I don't have orders out. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I have orders out. Okay, no SpaghettiOs were warranted for that. Okay, anyways, coming back. So Bitcoin is ripping. Let's go check on Coinbase. Coinbase up 5%. Look at that. But still walking into a level that I have out there around 189 or so, 189, 190. We'll wait to see how Coinbase behaves with that level. We do know that there was a short report last Friday coming out on Coinbase. The same person who was shorting DraftKings, Donkey Kong, DraftKings. So yeah, we're waiting to see how cryptocurrency overall help Coinbase and burn that short seller and help Coinbase, not Coinbase, help my crypto account skyrocket. Right, I'm waiting for that 100,000 mark on Bitcoin this year. That's what I believe Kathy Wood said, right? 100,000, and she's not been wrong about anything so far. So I'm waiting to see when that number comes in. Why can't I throw orders? What's wrong with this? There we go. So I'm waiting to see whenever those numbers come into play for Bitcoin, Bitcoin.
Prad, UPST upstart was around 6% down in pre-market after Bush downgraded the name. Look what's going on now since the open, going straight to the north. UPST.
UPST indeed. UPST 1.3% up today. I believe they had an upgrade, right?
Downgrade, and that's why it was down.
Got it. So they had a downgrade, and they were down more than 10%. So wow, complete reversal on that downgrade, turned it around 360 for Upstart. And look at the fact that look at where we are at the moment, right? Insane move on this position today. 1.14, just reversing it completely. Let's go check levels on the dailies to see if it bounced off of a support that I had mapped out. Yeah, it looks like it did. Around $112. So 112 week break to 111.71. Let's see what did it do today. Exactly 112 low a day. Did not go any further than that number and bounce off of that to the high of 128.89. So an insane reversals. Looks like LLL is actually on the high a day now. Sheesh. And NIO is flushing even more. Let's go. NIO putting some more money in my pocket over there. LLL taking out the high a day after consolidating for so long now. So 61 million shares traded, but look how the volume has decreased quite a bit. Very surprising that we're doing this at this time of the day. It is now 12 EST, which obviously is lunchtime, the low volume period in the market. Should basically be trading sideways a little bit longer before actually heating up a little bit. So we're seeing the opposite of that. Let's see, $7 broke just now too. Break of 7 to 7.16, but immediately came back under 7. So that's a little questionable. No lunch today. I mean, yeah, people for sure could be taking late lunches because markets are very exciting at the moment. A lot of money to be made, a lot of fun to be had, a lot of profits to be captured. For example, NIO now 16 cents in the money. Nothing to beat our chest about because obviously we like seeing those $3, $4, $5 in the money profits. But if you just bring down the scale or look at it in a different way, right? I know people think about it in pennies versus dollars perspective, but look at it in a risk to reward perspective, right? We were risking about 10 cents from our entry of $22. And if you're risking 10 cents, let's say it flips another or slips another 5 cents to the other side. So maybe you're risking 15 cents for a possible move of 15 cents to the downside where I covered some profit. 1:1 reward. Now, if it goes even more further to the downside, we're just adding to our risk to reward units over here. So let's see how much further NIO can keep bringing in the money for us.
People talk about Vinco Ventures, BBIG. Also moving to the upside, got back to that 316 level. And again, guys, if we break 316 level, I wonder where we will go with BBIG.
Sorry, Miss V, can you cover for a quick second?
Sure. So yes, guys, you're talking about the BBIG. Write in the comments if you were long and you caught that. For several days in a row, we talk about BBIG, AMD. Yeah, I see a lot of people talk about AMD that is going to the downside. Let's take a look at AMD. Oh wow, nice. It's indeed.
Holy moly!
We will pull Valber for that. Well, guys, I will try to see if I have anything on AMD news-wise, but it goes all the way to 114.
What the fudge is this?
You're not long, I hope.
Well, I'm long in my long term, but what the fudge is this? What happened to AMD over here? Is NVIDIA down by any reason randomly? What the? AMD just turned around big time for some reason. I told you guys about AMD. Yo, listen, shush. AMD is the best company in the world, better than Apple, okay? I don't want to hear it. But man, what is going on over here? This is absolutely cracking down. NVIDIA also cracked down a little bit, but obviously NVIDIA was at resistance for near 270s. But it looks like chip makers may be turning a little bit weaker. We do know they were strong not too long ago, but now it's a very much a possibility that they're going cheap a little bit. And I'm just gonna throw some orders.
Asad Ahmed just made my day on AMD short. Great job. That's really cool. That's what I say, guys. I hope you are finding the right direction, both short or long, but that will bring you the money.
AMD is flashing? Oh, flash crashing, you mean? Yeah. It's for sure dropping like a rock. NVIDIA conference is over. Profit taking. Ooh, maybe that's what it is. I didn't even know there was an NVIDIA conference. Thank you for letting me know that's what's going on over there. So maybe that's what we're seeing. An NVIDIA possible said something that's gonna battle AMD like an absolute monster. So they're taking that and moving with that news. So overall, maybe that's what I'm understanding. But obviously, need more updates on this one as to why AMD cracked down like that. AMD topped at 50 and now below 200. Lunchtime up. A lot of questions we don't know the answers to. Sadly, no answers to. Just selling off due to Capital Grow lunch tab. Yeah, fair enough. I guess so. They're like put it on AMD tab. What happened to NIO? Oh yeah, I've been covering. I took out most of my size on NIO. We're 70s level. We're covered most of them already. I only have like less than a quarter of my size left now on NIO. I'm waiting to see if VWAP can come into play. VWAP is around 2140s. So around this consolidation lows, if it does get there, Sean just posted his picture too on Twitter. Let's go check it out. So yeah, look at that. Reload, short, cover, reload, short, cover. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I'm putting the quotes there for a reason. Adding to a loser, but he knows where his limits are, right? Look at that. The higher day limit hit the previous higher day. He's not loading up anymore. But me, what I would have done in my 1 year of experience, well, now that I have 2, so I won't do that anymore. But in my 1 year of experience, I would have probably loaded, and got stopped out because my limit is not worth that much. But now, watching Sean trade, watching Neil trade, watching Brandon trade, watching Greg trade, I learned, hey, Prad, maybe the better thing is to take that loss right there and load back up at a different price point. And look at that, right? Basically, the top tick that Sean has, I have that top tick. And it's all bit being around the environment, the people, even like Luca is to help for that. The conversations Luca and I have, I bet you if someone was to make notes of these conversations and share those notes for millions of dollars, you'd be a millionaire. Easiest way to be a millionaire by now. Right, Luca? Everything seems to be falling. I'm not sure if it's everything. Nasdaq is obviously coming off a little bit over here, but it could very easily bounce off the 4,600. So let me 46,000. Let me show you what we're looking at on the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is coming off, but look at this consolidation at the previous high day near 46,000, or sorry, 4,600. It could easily stay there and hold up a little bit. And same with the ES. ES is not really moving too far to the downside, in my opinion, and it's consolidating. Look at that, consolidating at the 50 period EMA, bouncing off in front of 44.95. Market was moving to the downside a little bit, but not really pushing too far. I think I'm done with my NIO trade now. Now that the 2175 level that Neil was talking about, sorry, Sean was talking about, had size over there, and we're bouncing off that level. So we're gonna walk away from Neo. Thank you, Neo, for being number 2 stock on the board by literally 40 cents. Wow. Number 2 by 40 cents. D-Pro number 3. It's only by 40 cents. Hey guys, how's crude contracts doing now? Sadly, I don't pay for commodity markets, so I'm gonna have to give you delayed data. According to delayed data, this is delayed by 10 minutes. Crude is still up above 100 at 108.09 and down by 1.67%. What we can do, however, is go look at stocks like OXY, Chevron. What just okay, no, never mind. Whew, confused over there. OXY, Chevron, and so on. So let's go check out what these are doing. OXY a little bit. Hello, OXY. Is that Amex? New York? New York. OXY on New York. We do know these ones got downgraded, so probably not a proper. I don't even trade it. Should I have it? No, I don't trade it, so that's why I don't want it. Fair. If you're paying for it, go for it. All right, go for it. I'm getting you. Oh, sorry, I read that. Crude is 108.45. Thank you, Mike Jones. Actually, Sean's giving me the entitlements for that market right now, so I'll have to relog most likely. So from tomorrow, I'll be able to do that for you guys. Oxy is what we're talking about, down 3%. Let's go check on Chevron. CVX on New York, I believe. Yeah. I like three ticker names because it's so easy to know that they're on New York. It's very confusing when a 4 ticker name is on New York and they're stuck looking for it on Nasdaq. Like, where is this stock? But yeah, very glad with this 3 ticker name. So Chevron down 0.5%, not really too far to the downside, still holding up pretty decent.
We have a few names that are going to report earnings after the close today and before the open tomorrow. We had CCL early in the morning today who reported posted less than expected, worse than expected earnings. So here we go, not that much names, but we still have Adobe right in the middle. We also have Jinko Solar, which might be interesting, General Mills, and Colgate, Palmolive. So write in the comments, guys, if you find anything interesting from this board. Poshmark might be interesting. What do you find exciting from this board?
I guess I had the entitlements. I just didn't know how to pull it up. Sorry,
what do you find exciting from this board?
Adobe for sure. Adobe, Tencent. I know Tencent Music had earnings today or yesterday or today morning. I forget. But that came out good. And then Poshmark, I'll keep on watch because that IPO was fun to trade. And then last but not least, Colgate. Colgate was actually something that we're gonna for sure have on watch because on the rebalance day, one of the traders over here had one of his best days on the floor. So congratulations for him to even finding that trade, which a lot of people did not. So I'm gonna have to put that on my watch list over there. CL Colgate. Adobe on watch. Adobe for sure on watch. Adobe Premiere Pro. I've used it for as long as I can remember. In high school, I used to be a Photoshop demon. Obviously, I'm not as good as Liz or Luca or even Miss V. You guys saw Miss V's skills on display, putting me in on the what day was it? St. Patty's picture. Miss V just amazing skills on display over there. But yeah, Adobe for sure on watch without fail.
While we're on that, here it is. No, it's not made with Adobe, but still I'm super proud of my work.
We're going to BNGO being called out in chat. Bingo, what's his name? Oh, let's go check out what it's doing. It is consolidating sideways for the most part in between like almost a 5-cent range here. You know, we got the high of 2.39 and a low of 2.34. So just trading in this range for quite a bit, bouncing off of VWAP 2. Let's see if it can find volume to actually ramp back up to the high day and break out of the high day. At the moment, as it stands, the answer is going to be no, apparently, because lunchtime is in. We're about 10 minutes into lunchtime, and I'm expecting low volume periods in the market for another 30-40 minutes or so. NIO with a beautiful bounce back to $22. Is this a chance to reload on the NIO shore? Let's go check it out. NIO coming back, but also it bounced off of 21.75 multiple times, and that has me worried too. Maybe we don't go to VWAP today. NIO with the beautiful strong movement that it has, maybe we should be watching BABA at the same time. You know, NIO is actually following BABA's move for the past few days because of the catalyst that BABA has been having. So FXI, BABA, NIO, it's not a bad idea to have all three on the same screen and just watch all three at the same time. How old is Prad? He looks young. Not a diss. Ban this guy. He's dissing me. Ban this guy. No, I'm joking, dude. I am 27? 27 or 28? Someone do the math for me. I'm 27 or 28.
What year? 1994?
1994.
27.
27. Thank you, Miss V.
Young.
I don't even know my own age, dude. You don't know? Yes, I don't know, okay? Listen, I don't celebrate my birthdays anymore. It's been so long ago. It's just another day now. It's just a day that my mom went through a ton of pain, and then I get to celebrate it. I get the gifts for it. It's like, is that even fair? It's like, my mom needs to be celebrated for even going through, and even still going through all the pain that I put her through. Like, let's celebrate my mom over there on that day. I don't really care about myself that much on that, man. 1994, I was divorced 4 times. Sheesh, looks like you had a long life there, buddy. Let's go. He almost wanted to add the half year. Yeah, I think I did. That's what it was. I think I did. Throwing some orders here. Let me just do this quickly. 86s. We have orders on 86. We have orders on 87 also. Okay. Nothing to do at that point. Is today your birthday? No, it's not. I'm chilling. I'm 25 at heart. Hey, Sean. Sean's putting out his real age out there. 25. All right. Getting to the market. Let's see. Market could go weak over here at this moment because it's been battling that 4,500 level for quite a bit now. So if I was still short and had to stop out I would have had no reason to get out of my short. You know, that's basically breaking rule number 1 that I have stuck on my screen over here, and just scalping the trade. Overall, I do think there is some strength in the market, which is why I was worried about my short and I got out. But if it does flush, we got a nice move to VWAP most likely on the S&P 500. NASDAQ has been trying to go back up, but it is struggling to do so. And hence, we get this move back again to test this 14,600 areas one more time. One more time. Uno más. I just need to throw more orders here because these stocks are moving crazy. All right, that's done. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's done. Okay. AMD, good buy for a scalp. For a scalp, I would say AMD. Let's go check out, actually. AMD around these levels. Yeah, 115s or so. We're actually a level to hold up at the long. So let's see if we stay above this or below this. So that really depends on how we behave around these levels. So 118 level obviously came into play a couple times yesterday and today. And now we're below the 115 level, which was the level I would have gone long off of. But obviously the fact that we're below 115 now, I want to see the stock get back above and hold 115 on the bids, which is failing to do so according to candlestick patterns, I believe. But I don't use candlestick patterns, so I can't really confirm that for you. But if I'm looking at the tape, it's still holding up pretty well. You know, we're not going back to the lower day just yet. It's trying its best to hold up at 115 on the bids, but it's gonna fail as long as NASDAQ is gonna keep on pushing down. How about ADBE? ADBE, I believe our people are looking for the earnings lotto plays, which is why I would start off the statement by saying be careful if you're trading ADBE as a scalp and only looking for that earnings lotto play, because I don't like giving out call outs for those trades. Those trades are very dangerous because the earnings report could come out with great earnings or bad earnings and do the complete opposite of that because of what they're guiding in the future. So based on that, you never know what they're going to guide in the future. Adobe doesn't really have supply issues, but what are the chances that Adobe comes in and says supply issues for software? Then what? Then you're screwed too, right? So be very careful about playing lotto plays. And if you are playing lotto plays, make sure that you're only doing it with the money you're willing to lose and have stops out and everything. You know, play it like a textbook style. Don't play it in just a YOLO gambling style, that is. NIO, I'm not sure. Well, I am probably sure that Sean and Neil reloaded up there. Are you guys? Did you reload back? No? He still has a short. He did not reload, but maybe I should have reloaded. But anyways, the point is it's coming back to the downside a little bit. Did go to 22 on NIO, Miss V.
I was just shaking my head. No, I was reading the chat. It's pretty much funny. People talk about divorces. I wish everyone love, peace, and less divorces, more babies. And guys, I'm still watching Tesla. By the way, I'm fully out of my trade, so maybe we can go through this. My best out was 947. 948 to be correct, and which means I have $18 per share in the money. My average was 930, and as you see, I added to my long trade in here, so I had more shares than I usually do, which makes this day the most profitable day in my trading history. So I'm super excited and happy about this. And yes, Tesla was not able to break 950 level yet, got very close to there. But again, whole day, like being a little bit don't want to break that level, I will say like that. But we will see, still up more than 2% on the day, which is great. QQQ is also up 1.60%. We'll see what Tesla will break, 950 or not. Would be nice if it even touch on that.
Could you do me a favor and find me the article for SMFL?
SMFL. It's
Yeah.
a name.
Yeah, SMFL. So I did watch or not watch. I read the article, not article. Sorry, I was looking at the pre-market movers on the way to work on the bus, and I noticed that SMFL was actually a big volume leader and gapper also in pre-market itself. The stock was a sub penny if I remember correctly, or sub dollar. Sorry, what do I see? Sub penny, sub dollar, and then just randomly gets pumped up like this. And I do remember people in the chat who were putting the stock in there before the past week or two when the stock was doing no volume at all, like 100,000 shares, and multiple people would come in and put SMFL in the chat where I would be confused, like the stock is doing absolutely no volume. But today, somehow, a week or two later, it is a big volume leader, and it's up 12%, almost 20%, I believe, at one point in pre-market itself. So I would like to see what it is that's cooking up over here for SMFL. Today, as you guys can see, it pretty much gave back every single dollar it gained in the pre-market. Almost every single dollar, because it's still up 13%. Right now, it's battling to stay above $1. That's not a good sign for tomorrow. In my opinion, we're gonna break $1 tomorrow and go back down, because we already gave back a lot of this move on the stock. But this could just be profit takers coming in because they were 30-20% in the money. So if $1 continues to hold and we don't actually get below $1, maybe tomorrow we can see some buyers coming in supporting the stock over here. But at the end of the day, I really need to know what the catalyst is for SMFL for it to be even up 20% in pre-market. Miss V, you find anything?
So if you're asking about news on that name, no, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. But like, yeah, I thought maybe like you're talking about existing article, but no, I don't see any news.
So Miss V couldn't find anything.
The
on
only
that.
thing from 15th March.
What does it say?
It says that Smart for Life executes definitive agreement to acquire Seat Mad worldwide.
So they're acquiring a stock over there. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ask me, I don't know if that has any real substance behind it, man. I'm still very confused about why this one was up 20% on the day and randomly pumped back down. Maybe a pump and dump that, like the last few guys up there were, I called them pump and dumpers, and we don't see them anymore, so maybe it is. Justin, the social media pumper, is pumping ZME. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know if I want to pull up the stock now, knowing that it's a pump and dump. 9 million shares traded so far, and it is moving quite a bit. It's up 60%, but I just absolutely hate pulling up pump and dump stocks because I hate watching you guys get trapped into these. Probably those two guys that were in the chat were the actual pumpers. It could be. You guys, you know who I'm talking about now, right, Alex? You know who I'm talking about. Those two people in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty surprised watching this one move. Watch AMD for a break of $115, Praddy. AMD for 115. Here we go. AMD came back through 115 and trying to hold, whereas NASDAQ and ES are probably going to go down here. Let's go check out if NASDAQ and ES go down. NASDAQ is, I believe, trying to be above the 50-period EMA still. And ES is also trying to still battle that 44.95 level. If both of them successfully do so, hold up around here, then obviously I'm seeing AMD pump up. Someone tried to put about what was it, 1,000 shares or so on AMD Inverse Gateway Edge X to try and hold the stock up maybe, or they just wanted to fill. Whatever it is, that size got taken out in a second. So someone is now long AMD near 1,000 shares of 115. And let's see, maybe it's someone who I know. Is it you? Okay, it's not him.
Earlier, someone asked to confirm with Brandon if there are any news on AMD. So Brandon says that he's not seeing anything. Nvidia unveiled a new chip, but they both sold off, so not that. So here we go, guys. If we find out, we will let you know. Meanwhile, we've got a super chat from William S. Thank you so much, William. Can you please look at CF stock, please? Prad, can we take a look at CF? And what I can see, CF Industries Holding, Citigroup raises price target to 121 from 86.
All right, let's do it. CF.NY, 2 million shares traded so far. Looks like it did hit a high of 103. Was that in pre-market or off the open? off the open, but basically pre-market high barrier, not allowing the stock to go any higher than that. Market is coming off right now, so there was the market short that I would have been absolutely smoking if I held on to it, but instead I am not smoking because I didn't hold on to it, and now we're just gonna be complaining about how I am not smoking because I didn't hold on to anything.
Sadly, you're not smoking. Henry Z, please help us to change this. And by
Oh,
the
wow.
way, the Playmaker 88 says that he needs his like number 666. Only the community and you guys, you are the community and the family, can help us and the Playmaker 88. So team, please bring those likes to the upside. Smash it, hit it, like it, do whatever you want. But please, let's increase likes.
Yeah, smash those like buttons. Come on, we want to see that 1,000. I know I want to up the daily limit to more than 1,000, but looks like we struggle to even get 1,000. Like we barely hit 1,000 at the end of the show.
I know.
So it's like I feels unfair to even ask for more than 1,000 because you guys barely get to 1,000 at the end. So if it's possible, do you think you guys have it in you to make it go up by at least 100 on for every day of this week? At least by 100. We'll try 1.1k today, 1.2k tomorrow, and so on. Let's see if you guys can manage to do that. If so, great. If not, no problem. We'll just keep it to 1,000 until the channel grows up. So today, let's do 1,100 likes if possible. I know you guys can do it. We have about 3,000 people watching. We know Tony is going to do some color changing to his hair eventually. If you guys manage to get above, like, I believe 3K or 2.5K or 3K, I forget what number he gave us. So make sure that you're staying active in the chat, putting out tickers that you want me to watch, and smashing all the buttons, the like, the notification, and the subscribe button, the most important one of them.
Great job there, and the Playmaker, I hope you were the like number 666 because we passed it just now. Great job on that. And we have a question from Juan Ayala.
Juan?
Hi. Juan?
Our Juan?
No, I don't
Oh.
think so. Maybe Juan watching our show. Hope you're doing well. Do you know at what price Prad is reloading Baba? I cannot see Baba on your...
No, I'm not even trading Baba, to be honest.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm not even trading Baba. What price would I reload Baba? Baba, if I want to reload, it would be around the day's low. You know, that day's low is something to try it out. It's or even this 100 period EMA near 114. But at the moment, I'm just gonna be patient because I have multiple orders, multiple stocks over here. Well, basically these two stocks that I have to manage in a big scale because there's a lot of money in these two shares right now. These two stocks, and I need them to work for me. And if they work for me right now, my day is just gonna go banger to the upside. So just managing my positions while I look for stocks for you guys, while I talk about stocks for you guys. So for me, Baba at the moment, no trade. But if I am going to trade it, it's going to be a long direction for sure, without a doubt. And if I am going to look for opportunities for entry long on Baba, it would be at the low of day near 112.15 on the way down right now, and that's about $2 to the downside. So maybe 113, maybe 114. 100 period EMA also is a level to keep an eye out for without a fail. Looks like we actually have some trades that we might have to talk about. I liked, brother. Hey, you're 662, or was that your number? He didn't listen. It's okay. Prad, what are your big positions today? All my positions are big right now. These both are my biggest positions on the day without a fail. But most of my positions were a little extra size today. You know, I'm sizing up. I'm putting more money to my trades these days, just because it's time to grow those two pairs that I used to have when I first joined, and then I lost them after a trade or two that smacked me. But now it's time to grow those back. You know, those things that guys have, those things that You guys know what I'm talking about. Just trying to grow them back. All my positions are big. Right now they are, baby. Oh, yeah. We're swinging some size today. Big things. Rule number one, Prad. Yeah, surprisingly, I'm not breaking rule number one on these two stocks, although I have broken rule number one on multiple stocks today. I broke it on MES. I broke it on NIO. I broke it on Affirm. But surprisingly, I never happened to break it on these stocks. That's right. Why did two people type the same comment? Are we getting botted? You see that, right?
Yes, very weird.
Yeah. Hit the like for my boy. Thank you, Yuri. Yuri the homie. What's up, Yuri? Two pairs, quad ball and Bradley. Yeah. Two pairs of those things. So four balls. That's right. What is rule number one? Do not be a scaredy cat. Do not be a scaredy cat.
Security cat?
Not a security cat, Miss V. Scaredy cat.
Security cat.
Yeah, scaredy cat. Not security. Say
Okay.
scaredy.
Scaredy.
There you go.
Okay.
That means a cowardly dog. Like a coward.
Coward. Scary.
This is what it means, Miss V. Sorry. Go back there. So that's what rule number one is. Okay, there you go. That's what rule number one is. There you go.
Lol.
No, yeah, don't put it. Don't show it to the screen. I thought you were showing it to
Justin
them.
will come and like, I see.
Scared money don't make no money. I'm balling on you. Ooh. All right, come back to the market over here. Obviously, Nasdaq maybe bouncing off the VWAP. Let's go check on it. Nasdaq M22. Is it bouncing off of VWAP? No, it's at the 100 period EMA ES/M22 CM. It's also below the 50 period EMA, but just slightly close to the 100 period EMA. So maybe we bounce off of this, and a lot of positions that you guys are staring at probably giving you the opportunity to make some money over there. I just need to throw some orders. God damn it, I have so many orders out already. I don't need that. Cancel that. Okay, we're good. Coming back. Can we get Miss V driving Tesla?
No more questions.
There we go. Drip yellow again. What is drip yellow? I'm not sure I get that. Will DD hit today's low? If the market comes off, why not? But with how strong our Chinese stocks are today, well, DD already at the low. Today's low, DD already at today's low, or even lower than today's low. So, but what I was gonna say is, with how strong BABA and NIO are, maybe DD is leeching off that strength. But obviously, it's not really doing that. It's just. It's looking a lot weaker than the other two over there. BABA and NIO looking a lot stronger. So here's BABA bouncing off the 100 period EMA in front of 114. NIO probably under 22 right now still. Yeah, still under 22 on NIO. Look at the size on the 70s. A lot of size on 70s, but most likely they'll clean them out without a problem. And then FXI on Amex, which is your Chinese large cap ETF, up 4%. So DD obviously showing a lot more weakness than the Chinese ETFs and Chinese stocks over there. PIK. Is it still going crazy? I do remember that this stock was kind of going a little bit too crazy, but yeah, there we go, coming back to reality a little bit, down 14% on the day, and this is what we're talking about. As long as PIK doesn't clear this resistance area from all the way from there to there, it doesn't mean much to me. Until we clear past this level, then I'll be like, okay, we have something here. But since we never got to even test that barriers to the high side, PIK just continuing to be that question mark of a stock and that question mark of a move that we saw not too long ago. And obviously, since we're below 10% on the stock, it is on SSR mode, which means it's going to be harder to short the stock by taking out the liquidity on the bids. You actually have to sit on the offer and provide liquidity, be the liquidity provider to short the stock. Now you can short the Qs, Prad. You could have shorted the Qs a long time ago, but no, I'm okay on that. Thank you for telling me. What do you guys think about D Pro? D Pro, the fact that it's holding at $3 is actually insane. Like, you could have scalped that $3 level all day, provided tons of liquidity, collected fees, especially if you're on the P Pro 8 system, such as us. If you're on the P Pro 8 broker software provided to us by Day Trade the World, you can use advantage of sitting on bats and arca on gateways and collect fees and see how much you could have scalped the crap out of the stock all day. Just scalp, made tons of money on this. So what do I think about this? At the end of the day, drones are the future. I do believe in that still, especially for military services, even for UPSs, for not just UPS and stuff, but also for medical delivery. And that's what D Pro is for: medical delivery and aiding military personnel that are in the Ukraine conflict. So because of that contract coming in, D Pro obviously jumped up 88% north side and looking good at the way that it's consolidating sideways at $3. Nice hair, guys. Great show. Thank you, Jose.
So sweet.
MULN blow up countdown till Thursday. Blow up to the upside or to the downside? I know MULN was down today, but is it back up? MULN actually under $3 now. Yeesh. So still on SSR, obviously, for MULN. And another day, another downside. But we've seen the stock start down and then rip up. So maybe it does that at some point today. But for so far, we're not really seeing that just yet. Robotics in general are the future. I don't deny that. You know, night scope, robotics, drones. I believe everyone's going to eventually lose their job, sadly, if you are working in a manual labor position. The only manual labor jobs there will be is having to repair the robots that does the manual labor. I don't know if that's going to be happening in my lifetime. Maybe not in Valeria's lifetime, but during her kid's lifetime for sure, right? So it's something that we have to face the fact that the music is something that you have to just face without a doubt.
Atish Canada. Where are you from? We are located in Canada, Toronto, Ontario.
Is it cool for me to go to the washroom, Miss V?
Yeah, sure, Prad. And while you do this, again, guys, someone just asked what platform we use. We use P-Prad platform with Day Trade the World prop firm. And as I brought that up, I want to show you guys the most profitable traders on this floor for Monday, which is yesterday. And again, it's just P&L per one person, not for trading floor. And here wow. Me like it. On the first place, $61,300 trading AMAX, Chicago, Nasdaq, New York, and YMX. And again, guys, those are the market's person trades, but this person can be on our floor somewhere in Europe, anywhere in the world, and those are only like the market the person is trading. So for example, we're in Toronto, we're trading New York and Nasdaq. Second place, 32,000 AMAX, Nasdaq, New York. Third place, 22,000 Nasdaq, New York. And fourth place, 21,000 Europe only trading. What a great Monday was for someone at Day Trade the World. And again, what just happened? I will go only to my face. Or I think I fixed it. And we're back, guys. So again, I sent the link again. If you want to learn more, if you want to trade with P Pro 8 platform, go check out the link, and we're available everywhere except for the US due to the regulations. Mike Rihan, is there a loss page? No, there is not a loss page, but I mean, us sharing our losses with you every day in here. If we have so, I do not have any losses today. Again, guys, have very profitable trade on Tesla, and Tesla trying to go back. Let's see if during the power hour or when lunchtime is over, if we get to that 950 again, and more importantly, if we will break that. You can guys go ahead and send questions to me, ask me anything. Thoughts on China stock? What is your favorite place to go in Toronto? That's a good question. Like, I mean, food-wise, I really like Cactus Club, I like salad from there, and Chiba Wine Bar. I love fettuccine alfredo from there. Have you ever heard of this company called Palantir? Looks very interesting. I know, Henry, that you are all the way in Palantir. Yes, of course, I've heard about Palantir, but let's actually see what it does today. It's up more than 4%, so not bad for Palantir. Didi, please. Let's take a look at Didi. Didi on New York or Nasdaq? Yes, I believe it's on New York. Let me see real quick.
Are you singing New York, Miss V?
No, I'm trying to pull up Didi on New York, and it doesn't work with my microphone. Like, doesn't allow me to. Are you good?
Yeah, I just hit the jewel too hard over there.
Be careful. Didi down almost 1%. Looks like it found double bottom at 403. And let's see if Didi will be able to bounce out of this and go back above VWAP.
Go back above VWAP indeed. Is this the only info I could find about SMFL? Apparently people think this dude's a big deal. Let's go check it out. Trilogy Capital Group LLC chairman blah 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 disclosed the 29.19 active stake in SMLF. Okay, 29.19. Thank you for the news update there. Who was this? This was actually in our Discord. So if you're not in our Discord, you're probably missing out on stuff like this. Foolish. Thank you, Foolish, for updating me. Appreciate that very much, my friend. Appreciate that a lot. And we also have this trade to give to Miss V, so Brandon, who you guys already met, could explain his thought process over there.
That's
on that.
right. Prophecy guy says, you are like my lucky charm of trading. What are you long today? So glad to hear. I love seeing you guys having a wonderful day. I was long on Tesla. That chart I was showing you, that was Tesla. Also, Sean Katina clear short level on UPST. I'll ask Sean about UPST. And Miss V, Microsoft for long now? I don't know. Can we take a look at Microsoft?
For sure. I was actually going to talk about Nike, but Microsoft for a long, you should have taken that $300 break long on Microsoft. And Sean always talks about this. I'm not sure if you're talking about Microsoft for long term or Microsoft for a long for today. So let me cover both of them, right? So Microsoft for a long today, the opportunity was on the breakout of 300, right? The breakout of 300 or even a retest of 300 if it ever happened. Let me see. Didn't really happen. So that breakout of 300 technically being the only opportunity for us to take that entry for a long on Microsoft. At this time being, I would stay away from it because if market does flush, it could easily go to 300 to find support. And if market doesn't flush, it'll probably bounce off the 100 period EMA, 50 period EMA, and VWAP, all very close to each other right here near the 302s. So that's my idea over there. And for long term, as Sean always talks about it, every time Microsoft goes in these 280s, Prad, just buy some shares, which I haven't. So it's fine. I'll just be happy with whatever that I'm getting over here from my Apple and AMD. AMD obviously we saw it got beat up a little bit today, pushed back to the downside, down 1.4%. Where's Nvidia? Nvidia flat on the day, so a little struggling over there for chip makers, but Apple insane strength start today, 1.8% to the upside, almost back to 170. What a crazy dip buy for me near the 150s. And for anybody else who went in with me, I was going to talk about Nike. I'll go to Nike, and then I see Bart Natoli talking about UPST, so we'll go back to that one right after Nike. Nike, we were talking about it yesterday around these levels, so I did mention if earnings report comes out, we maybe go test 139. What do we do? If earnings report comes back, maybe we go test 124. Never had to, because obviously earnings report did not come out bad. So because of that, the overall idea for Nike is still in the upside now. Obviously, they came down to kind of fill the gap today and also find support at these ranges and yesterday's highs. So still on the down move a little bit for Nike on today's candle. Let's go check this one out. There we go. Still on the down move a little bit, but still up on by 2% by having banger of an earnings report. And they also helped, I believe it was Foot Locker, to move along to the upside with them, but with this catalyst of earnings report. Reloading Palantir here. Let's go. Let's go check out Palantir. Palantir up 4% today. 20 million shares traded so far. And you're reloading for the long, I guess. So obviously, go for it. You have some. Not me? No. Okay. Also, well, you guys are moving us over there, so I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to tell Luca to put the camera up a bit, but we're going to be moving to the new area, so it doesn't even matter.
I'm excited.
Sorry?
I'm excited
to
to
sit
move.
over there? To sit 2 feet away from me? And have me scream in your ears? Are you excited?
Right.
I don't know, Miss
Yeah,
V.
now you even made me more exciting. The only thing, that's all good. I'll get used to this.
Yeah.
But where should I put my heater there? Is it even allowed to have heater there? I'm gonna die without my heater.
Miss V is gonna start wearing full parkas to the workplace
Right.
now
Guys,
and sit
right?
at work in her parka.
I'm gonna make petition.
Yeah.
And I will send to viewers, and guys, I want you to sign it so they allow me to keep my heater with me.
That's right. Sign the petition. Keep the heater. Free the heater. What broker do you use? Prad. Yeah, we're using Day Trade the World here. Any suggestions on what to buy right now? I really don't have any trades right now at this time period of the day. I'm just waiting patiently. If anything, a firm short is something that I'm watching. I typed it in the wrong box. Let's go back here. A firm short is what I'm watching. Obviously, you're at that time of the day when you're at the market's mercy. By that, I mean you're waiting for volume to show up. You're waiting for positions to show you their hands and give you an opportunity to execute. At this moment, I don't really see that opportunity anywhere there. We still have about 15 minutes left in the market for lunchtime to end. And when that comes to end, maybe volume starts pushed around in the market. Waiting for some of my positions to also pop up, and that way I could make some money. Look at Prad Blush.
Right.
I think he'll come when you go for your break. You want to go for your break now?
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw Brandon was.
Yeah, I
walking
know
around
Brandon
in
came
here.
here. Brandon, are you ready now? Yeah.
We have a meeting soon, but
Sure.
should be good.
You're a graduate now, dude. You don't have to go to these meetings.
I still have so much to learn.
You're a graduate now, bud. You don't go to these meetings, okay? Nah, I'm joking. Even when I graduated, I went to those meetings every single day. The only reason I'm not in those meetings is because I have to look beautiful for these guys on the internet. So, sorry, Brandon. I'm just throwing orders here while I
okay.
talk to you. So instead of doing that, why don't I just throw it on to you, buddy? Just take over and let people know what your day looked like.
Yeah, well, I just keystroked a really bad loss on AMD, but hey, the show goes on, and now I'm on the show. So today the market was looking strong early, so I don't really trade futures that much, but I decided to, have some fun in the futures today. So there was some consolidation in the morning, and just a note here, if you're looking at the time, Chicago's an hour behind Eastern, so that's why the time might seem a bit off. So market opens around 8:30 Chicago time. But around, what time is this? 10 a.m., market was consolidating, and it was looking strong. Apple and Microsoft and all the high beta stocks were running. So I took a day high break. And, I don't really know how to scalp the futures, but I usually kind of give myself like a 5-handle stop and like a 5 to 10 handle win. So, try to get at least 2 to 1 on these trades. So first one worked, then I kind of waited again, but with futures, it's tough to trade with a stop. So, something to kind of work on, maybe just reading the tape more and understanding what's happening rather than just putting a blind stop in. But, we bounced back, we tried again and get another little scalp. This one really hurt, Sometimes you put your hand in the cookie jar a little too many times, so I took a day high break again. and just held it for a really long time. That's not something, you know, on this floor we really do, is hold trades for you know, more than maybe like 10-15 minutes. So I did that here, gave it a little too much room, and lost. So as of right now, we're kind of losing on the day. But then we saw another opportunity to go long, little scalp here, paper hands. And then these now are shorts. So now the market kind of stalled a bit. It wasn't like, see this trend here, it's really going high. It kind of broke it a bit. So I'm looking to short. So I see this as the day high, and I'm looking to short now. So this is actually the most, I'm getting a little confident. So I took 3 contracts here, and little scalps here and there, and just keep shorting throughout the day. So nothing too fancy, just kind of feeling out, taking day high breaks, and feeling out the market, a different type of security.
Yeah, I get it. It looks like you're, trying the waters over there, trying to learn how to do futures also. Don't blame you for scalping futures, because I do the same thing, right? I can't blame you for something that I do myself, but one thing that we can do is hold each other accountable. Maybe next time we scalp less, and we just hold to our stops and our targets and so on. Because if I did that, I would have gotten about a 10 handle move, right? You probably would have gotten something similar.
Yeah.
So it's just the learning pains. No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming on. Thank you for showing us that trade, and we'll get it next time, baby.
Okay.
We'll get it next time. Everyone. I know you have a meeting, so I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for coming by, brother. So there's Brandon. You guys know who that is, so make sure you smash the like button for Brandon. I'm sure he appreciates every time he sees us get 1,000. Currently at 790 likes, very close to that 1,100 that I was talking about today. Let's see if we can do it. 790. I'm not gonna move away until I see at least some rise up. There we go. Now we're at 799. Now I'll move away from it. His meeting was with Prad. No, he has a meeting with the floor. Basically, all the traders on the floor go into the meeting room every two times a week, Tuesday and Thursday, around 1 o'clock. And it's basically the trainees. So it's not like he's going to see something new, but at the end, he is going to see something new in there, which is people sharing their trades and their ideas. People learn a lot like that, which is something that we're trying to replicate on this show over here, which is get traders to talk about their trades. Not only do they learn from talking about their trades, we learn also, right? A little bit of it is narcissistic. Well, not really. I don't know if that's the right word, but a little bit of it is dark, because I learned a lot from watching people trade in a way that is making them lose money. So I don't repeat it. It's kind of like focusing on other people's failures to exponentialize my own growing. So that's basically what I'm talking about over there. GME back on the move, said Brandon about 11 minutes ago. I guess I was in the washroom at that point, but it is indeed. Look at GME about to take out the high day for the third time here. 116 just got taken out. High day 116.50 on GME now, and volume ramping up. Volume actually got up on GME from 11 minutes ago. We're at 12:30, I guess. Volume started heating up on GME. We took out the 110 day high, and now we're at 116. Let's see if GME wants to go higher and higher. Nasdaq is also moving up north right now, and looks like so is the S&P 500. So GME getting ready to test this 120 level. Something to keep an eye on. Baba moving higher now. Everything indeed moving higher. Baba holding up at the 114 100 period EMA. So that was the trade I did mention. Maybe you could try 114. Maybe you can try 113. So 114 coming in, helping you out for anyone who took it. Multiple dollars in the money now for Baba. So as obviously market helping us out with the position on Baba also. And now I'm debating if I look for my short opportunity on Affirm here, because Affirm is back to the high day, almost to the high day, back to $43 here on Affirm. So I'm just debating it to see if we break through 43 this time successfully or not. Where's NIO at? NIO also back to $22. Is it successfully going to break $22 now with this market push up is a question. Palantir back on on the move too. Is Palantir moving? Let's go check out Palantir. Palantir indeed, nice. Palantir also is back in the move, and Affirm is doing what I needed to do, which is get above 43 and show me some buyers. If there are buyers, show me those buyers. If there are no buyers, then we're looking for that short, obviously. How are you doing with Activision today? I did not trade Activision today at all. Can you look at the stock Mutant listed on Hong Kong Stock Exchange? Then yeah, no, I can't. I have a long position on Prad. Let's go, baby. We're about to print on that long position on Prad because, sheesh, these positions that I have are absolutely gonna print me today without fail. I mean, I hope it prints me without fail. But at this point, we're just at the mercy of these stocks, anyways. AMC, let's go check out AMC. AMC also moving up. Sheesh, yeah, AMC broke out also following GME over there. So AMC now testing $17 and a break of 17 happened. Let's go check on GME. If it's under 116, then AMC shorts are in play. But since GME is not under 116, so AMC is still ripping. 7.19% on AMC today. Absolute insanity. Insanity. We'll go short. Screw it. We'll take that short if they give it to us. Apple gaining some bids. Apple moving to the upside. Looks like Apple catching some bids. Obviously, the overall market seems to be catching bids. So Apple now back above 2%. NASDAQ moving back up north. S&P 500 getting ready to go back to the 4,500 level. And if market takes out the high a day, I think a lot of these stocks that we're watching are going to go through the roof over here. One thing I did try to do is get short Affirm, but I did not get any fills. And Affirm already moved away from my entry, so we are not going to chase that one anymore. No more. SOPA is we did see it halt. We were watching it earlier, but obviously it's not gonna hold up above VWAP at this point. We're coming back down, finding support above the halt price though, so still good for SOPA. But yeah, I don't know. It's that $25 that you guys are talking about. As I mentioned, we're not gonna see it today. Oh, my throat is killing me. After lunch rush. So yeah, after lunch rush indeed coming in a little bit for a lot of these positions. A lot of these positions are getting some nice after lunch rush. People coming back to their desk, pushing some positions around. Microsoft also catching bids in front of VWAP. NVIDIA most likely also doing something similar. Let's go check on AMD. AMD actually made a new low a day near 114, so they went as low as 113.81 and have caught some bids. Not really anything significant, but some bids over here were caught on AMD also. Let's go check on NASDAQ. NASDAQ getting to see if it wants to clear this barrier over here that we have now. Possible barrier near 42,630. Possible barrier near that 42,630. What about MULN this week? I don't know about this week, but I don't have the future in me. I can't see the future, but you know what I can tell you is today MULN down 8%, was down more than 10% at one point, and coming back to the downside. So MULN doing what it needs to do, which is go test buyers. We've been ripping up for the past few days now, so this is only normal for it to come down. Obviously, the question is how far does it go down, and where do the buyers start piling back in on the stock? And if they pile in, where are they holding to in the near future? Rivian to make day high soon. Let's go check on Rivian. Do I even have an order on 87? Jesus Christ, I don't. What am I doing? Okay, let's have an order out on 87 then, Brad. Good job. So Rivian about to test day's high indeed. So 7% up on Rivian today near 46.75. Let's see if it can actually successfully clear that day's high or go back to the downside and just see more weakness. How can I join Discord? Do / Discord and you'll get the link to join on Discord. Boyle breaking day's high also. Boyle on Amex. With 1 million shares traded on Boyle, let's go check out what it's doing. Kind of illiquid if you ask me, but look at that volume candle that came in not too long ago. And slightly about to go test the high of days, but very illiquid if you ask me. 1 million shares, $47 stock. There's a lot other positions out there doing even better volume than these. Oil apparently moving. Let's go check out CL slash K22NM. Oil, crude oil down 1.16 and at the low days right now, almost near the lower days. Let's see if it can bounce off of those levels. Was that for me, Sean? Okay. Where we going to next? Prad, are you okay with the coffee? I'm good. I'm good. Just a little scratchy in my throat. That's a little scratchy in me throat, mate. Moving on. GME, check out GME trying for 120 today. Yeah, as mentioned, GME could go to 120 with this current strength that is showing. AMC also ripping on the other hand over there. AMC was at $17 and GME was at 116 or so, but both of them have come down now. Let's see if they're gonna go for another leg up in the next few minutes or so. If they do have a chance to do that with volume or something. If not, then I think we're probably done with this overall move in the market here. I'm still waiting to see what a firm wants to do, waiting to make a decision on a firm over there. You shouldn't use the Lord's name and praying. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry I did that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Husa held big size on F on bids. Ford has big size. Let's go check out what this Ford size is. Ford is trying to look at that on 1703. Ford trying to hold up. Oh my goodness, that's 300,000 shares sitting there on Ford. So why don't I just take a long? And if Ford doesn't break that, we move away from that trade. I'm trying to focus on seeing if that size is gonna get taken. Let's see. We're going to try this real quick. Come on. Are they going to film me? They're probably not going to film me because I'm trying to take a good amount of size here. Give me. I'm going to have to fight it on the inverse gateways if I want the film, most likely. Lord Praddy indeed, baby. I love you, man. I love something new every day from this chat. I appreciate it. Right now, I'm trying to really battle for this price for a penny. I don't know if I even want to fight it for a penny. Maybe I just cross over. All right, they're just gonna fight it with inverse gateways, and I don't want to pay fees, so I'm just gonna be a little hesitant on this fill. But obviously, there is size on 300,000 shares sitting on 17.4 for Ford. Are there any options traders in your firm? No, we don't trade options at our firm. We only trade equities, futures, and commodities for the most part. We do have ability to trade crypto, but we can't. It's no real volume being happened on crypto market over there. Size actually on 17.03. Sorry, not 17.04. I was wrong about that one.
Brad, you mentioned their options. So if you're an option trader, I really recommend you to join us on Thursday at 2:50. Danielle Shea, option specialist. She's great. Make sure you join us. I can't wait to Danielle come on Thursday, tell her opinion on this market, share her trades and thoughts. So again, Thursday, 2:50. Be sure you're watching our closing show.
Indeed, Thursday, 2:40.
50.
2:50. Nvidia meets investors today. Nice. I believe that already happened though, but I could be wrong about that. I thought it already happened. This order is not gonna fill me, sadly. They're gonna run away. I should have just crossed over and taken 1704. That's my mistake. Oh well, can't complain about that. Daniela, Pratt always calls her Daniela. Is that not her name?
Danielle Shea.
It's not her name. Daniela is not her name. It was just Daniel.
Okay, I'm the wrong person to.
It's Danielle. I thought it was Daniela this whole time. I was wrong. Okay. It's Danielle, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Options
Sorry, Danielle.
Bay. I
She
like that.
is.
Options Bay. HYMC went so crazy today. Sorry if already discussed. No, you don't gotta apologize. Yeah, HYMC did go crazy. GME is also going crazy. Look at this. GME about to hit 120 now. 118.25 on GME. AMC is also going a little crazy along with GME. And probably HYMC still doing the same thing that it was doing earlier with the overall move of GME and AMC. Let's go check it out now. HYMC kind of slowed down on this one, but GME is on an absolute tear right now. Absolute tear. Comes out with bad earnings and says, no problem, we're just gonna go through the roof here. Forget every one of you who thought we don't make any money. We make money and we put it in our own pockets. So forget you and you. We're taking these profits and we're running away with it. Highway robbery, says GME. Look at this, 25% on the day today. 120 coming into play very soon. That's the level I'm most likely going to be looking to short. Let me actually throw some orders out to see if I can even short the stock today, and I can. So now we pull that order away, and please don't tell the market that I did that, because that's illegal. What's inverse gateway? So inverse gateways are a little bit more complicated of a mechanic in the market. It's basically multiple gateways. If you see this dark colored gateway on my screen, it's basically there to stand out for me. It's easier for me to identify just from the color. Those are inverse gateways. So those gateways work in a different way. For most part, if you want to do more research into it, I would obviously, spend some time Googling about this and finding articles. But as a quick synopsis, those gateways, you pay money to get filled first, whereas other gateways, you get money to get filled. So it's a little market mechanic. It's a little, maybe, I wouldn't say cheat, but it's a cheat for people like us who have direct market access to use in order to get fills faster than other people do.
Tesla baby, it's a daily highs, guys. 948 for Tesla, trying to get and break that 950, and if we break 950, I can see big room for Tesla, but again, we will see. It's already 3% up on the day. Beautiful. Slowly moving to that 1000 level.
Yeah, Tesla moving up, markets moving up. Almost everything is indeed working out this way at this point. Sorry, if you are long, that is. I'm watching GME, this 120 level. It's going to be hard for me to focus away from GME, because if 120 breaks and it shows us weakness in front of 120, you know what I'm going to do at that point. We're going to smash that short. So GME coming up into this 120 levels right here. I could even maybe give it the move of GME to 124 in case 120 actually breaks. So just got to give it some time, let it do what it wants to do, and then figure out what our goal is to make, or what our plan is on this chart overall, not chart, sorry, on the stock overall. Thanks for explaining inverse gateways. No problem. Anytime. My job here is to basically sit here and answer such questions. So feel free. Don't ever hesitate to ask such questions. Like I mentioned just not too long ago, it's my job. I'm just doing my job, baby.
And you are doing it amazing, Prad. Justin Koza.
Kuza.
Right, sorry, Justin.
we screwed it up again.
Sorry, Justin. We need Justin again on just to figure it out. Good afternoon, chat. Hope you're all smashing the market. That's right, Justin. We hope you're having a fantastic day. And I, guys, hope you're not only smashing the market, but the like button also. Either smashed or you're going to smash it right now, as we need 140 more likes to get to 1K likes. Please help us to get there. Justin says, no, still got it wrong, lol.
Yeah, still got it wrong. I knew. As soon as I said it, I was like, all right, I knew I'm going to screw this up. That's a hard last name, my friend. Ugh, that's a hard last name. I thought I had a hard last name, but then I have every single people that I meet these days pronouncing my name without a problem. So, I thought I had a hard last name.
I have a hard last name.
Yeah, Carter Golva.
So you do it so easily.
Yeah, it's so easy now for me to say it.
I know, it's ridiculous. Wait, so...
Let's see if you know my last name. Haha. That's right.
Akirash.
Sir?
Akirash?
Almost. Hey, where you can't even read it anywhere. Where you see my last name? Oh yeah, you can actually read it. I thought you can read it. I thought you were just guessing it. No, she has my username, so she saw it. That's pretty good. Akiraju, yeah.
Akiraji.
Good job. Yeah. See, it's not that hard.
It's not.
But Justin's name is.
Justin's, yeah.
Justin's name over here seems like I'm going through spelling bee or something. Come on, Justin. No, we love it, brother. I love that strong last name. It's it's a good conversation piece too. Now that we're all trying to learn how to say your last name, I promise you, it's not just Valeriia and I. People on the show are trying it too.
Yeah.
Ford, man. Ford still holding up on that barrier. That size not really moving away. I would have liked to be long on that size, but I'm not fighting 3 cents away for the amount of size I want to take. So we're just going to wait for a little bit longer. Prad's last name is Chicken. Its first name is Super. Last name is Chicken. Speaking of Super Chicken, what's for lunch, Miss V?
It actually looks good. We have penne with grilled sausage, peppers, mushrooms in white wine cream sauce. Fancy.
Yeah, they're trying to get me drunk over here? What's going on, yo? No, that actually sounds pretty good. I was going to say maybe it's a Super Chicken type of day. I haven't had Super Chicken like all last week, so I was like, maybe it's a Super Chicken type of day. But no, I guess I'm eating
sausage day.
Pasta.
That's right.
Pasta. Hey, Prad Akiraju or Ankaraju. I'm Telugu too. No, Akiraju, A-K-K-I-R-A-J-U. You actually even spelled my name correctly. Well, I guess if you're Telugu, you know how to spell it.
Creepy.
So good job. Yeah, creepy. For sure creepy. No doubt about that. But no, good job. Sausage and cream. That's right. And some wine in there. White wine, baby. Just to spice it up a little bit more. Get Praddy Daddy drunk before he even gets home today. 2.4K watching. Come on, guys. Like it. We'll have a shimmy time. Ooh, Dr. Dan knows what he's talking about.
That's right.
That's right, Dr. Dan. Shimmy time for 1K likes, but please 1.1K today. Let's do it. I know you guys can do it. 2.4 people watching, and I'm only asking for barely half. Barely half. AMC is now GMEing, says Brandon. And look at this. Yeah, AMC is now GMEing. I love it. DWAC is DWACing. GME is GMEing. And now AMC is GMEing. AMC. Oh, darn it, Prad. You were too busy talking about other positions that you forgot about GME 120. And there is your short. So GME did go up to 120, 138, and it's starting to curl back to the downside over here. Sorry if I banged the desk too hard for you guys, and that you guys heard it through the mic vibrations and whatnot. Well, let's see if GME flushes a little bit further, or does it go back to 120 to find strength above 120, which is buyers. Right now, so far, we're seeing some rejection coming in. So if GME is rejecting, I'm expecting AMC to start rejecting very soon. So let's go to AMC. There we go. AMC starts rejecting. MES coming back to the downside after failing to successfully keep 45,000 on the bids. Looks like it's actually going to do that right now. It's going to hold 45,000 on the bids. 4,500, sorry, not 45,000. Let's see if we can continue to hold that and pop up even more. If we pop up even more, then I think we have more move in GME and AMC, although they are not in the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. But it would be good to notice them pop up overall along with the market. Right now, I'm getting ready to push another short opportunity on the market. Affirm already pushing down from that 4,300 for round 2 on the Affirm short. So if anyone who had that fill, congratulations. Here goes the market to the downside. Come on, let me see you go down, market. I'm short exactly 4,500 at this point, and we're waiting for it to flush. When are you gonna be on again, Justin? We want your segments one day, at least once a day on Market Movers. That's not a bad idea at all. Mr. Justin, I'm gonna not even bothering pronounce the last name at this point. But yes, we need more Justin update time. Will be fun. Will be fun to have conversations with that man.
World needs more Justin.
World needs more Justin. Just in time.
Just in time.
You get it?
Yep.
Nice. Like that thing literally moves like few cents. Prad called it AMC falling. AMC indeed was coming off over there. Let's go see if AMC is coming off more. AMC, yeah, it came off with GME a little bit more over there than previously mentioned. Crude ripping. So let's go back to crude. CL/K22NM is the crude oil futures. And yeah, CL moving back to VWAP over here. Took out the 50 period EMA, took out the 100 period EMA, and is now heading to the VWAP. Let's see if we can successfully take out VWAP also on the crude futures. MES/M22CM on this screen. That way I can keep an eye on my position. We need more Brandon on the market movers. Hey, man, we have Miss V, who's basically a mini Brandon, a female Brandon.
That's right. Give me the name. I will find news for you.
That's right. BBBY curling back up, looks bullish. Bed Bath and Beyond. Ooh, how did I forget about this one? Obviously, this one also has a big investment hand from the same guy who was in GME, Ryan Cohen. So Ryan Cohen trying to make some moves out of Bed Bath and Beyond along with GME, and if GME moves, obviously you can expect the other short float stocks such as AMC, BBIG, BBBY, all of them catching some sort of move up to the north side, and we're seeing that being replicated this very moment. So look at BBBY also push up and then push back down, very similar to GME and AMC. Sorry, I'm late. Would really like the daily Miss V puppy pictures. Ooh,
You are so sweet. It looks like I was sitting and waiting for that, right?
Nice.
It's not true. But here he is. Isn't he cute? Laying there.
Little puppy.
He gonna have some bath time today. He doesn't
How
really
many times
like
are you
it.
showering your dog?
It's gonna be his second time.
I don't think you need to shower your dog that much.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
No,
you're
I
right.
shower my dog like once a month.
I see. Well, I will think about it. They just like, he's a little mess.
Like he makes mess.
He makes mess and he having fun in that mess. So kind of. So
He's
yeah.
a puppy, Miss V. He's a little puppy.
I can't. My baby.
Listen to the voices coming out of Miss V. It's killing me. I love it. I love it. Miss V, too cute, too cute. Her and her puppy, too cute. All right. Market actually holding up in front of 4,500 over there. So once a month is more than enough. What do you mean? Don't give me that laughing face, yo. Once a month is more than enough. Sean, how many times do you clean your dog? That's a good point. He said, I have kids and a wife. They'll take care of it. That's a good point. Listen, man, I have a big dog and I walk him every single day, and I don't shower him more than once a month, okay? That's enough. And to be honest, I don't even do it. I make my brother shower him because I already have too much work with Coco every day. Walk him, feed him, love him, which obviously I love him with unconditionally, but I'm tired of doing all the jobs for Coco. So my brother over there is forced to shower him at this point. We supposed to clean our dogs? I mean, I don't like the smell that a dirty dog or a wet dog has. But yeah, cleaning your dog is not a bad thing at all. Market trying to rip my face off here at this point on my shorts. Let's see, we're 4 points away on the out of the money on the short at the moment on the market, giving it a little bit of a wiggle room, wiggle. So let's see if that wiggle room is gonna burn me or pay me in the next few minutes. Multi-poos have no odor though. Then yeah, in that case, I wouldn't even bother showering too much. If you're
They don't have what?
odor, like smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dog doesn't smell, doesn't even shed
No.
hair.
Yeah, maybe you're right. No, like he's fine. He doesn't need like a shower. Yeah.
Miss V showering her dog like herself every day, man. Miss V's like, I gotta keep this dog perfect mint condition, like
That's
the
right.
day I got him.
Also, bathing calming him a lot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You need to, without a doubt, give puppies more showers because you need to get them used to water.
That's true.
So I understand that part, but like also be careful with like the ears.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
everything.
like I don't know. I still can't.
Yeah.
Like last shower was super weird because I'm so scared to make harm to the puppy.
Yeah. Be very careful with the ears and the eyes, mainly.
Yeah.
You got this, puppy mommy. Shouldn't have taken him out of the package. I should have kept the saran wrap on him, huh? Like how those collectors do. What are those doll collectors and even Pokemon card collectors? Just keep them in cellophane wrap and everything. Yeah, that's what Miss V should do. Keep her dog in a wrap.
Like
You guys
TV
are
remote
crazy.
to control?
Yeah, like the TV remote control. Exactly. Wait, that's an Indian thing. Is that like a everybody thing?
I think.
Is that like a Russian thing
A
too?
Russian too.
No way. Okay, that's like a big Indian thing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm very surprised at the moment. Maybe that's an Eastern Europe thing or
No,
just
maybe.
the Asia Europe thing.
Maybe.
Yeah. Ford barcoding on 17. That's because we have a lot of size on 17. Whoa, that size got taken out, baby. Maybe that size got pulled or maybe that size got taken out. We don't really know. Either way, the point is there was about 300,000 shares sitting on the EdgeX gateway for 1703 on Ford. Giving you maybe a couple cents scalp, and if you push a ton of size over there, which you could have easily, a couple cents over there for a ton of size equals a lot of money. But not working out. That size now got wiped out, and we're pushing probably lower or even barcode a little bit more around that $17 level on the Ford stock. Nasdaq is trying to go back to the downside here, and if it does, maybe it also drags down the S&P 500 with it, which I'm currently short on. So here's my S&P 500, or I'm not short on the actual futures. I'm short on the micro mini futures, which is MES. Let's see if this one gets back under 4,500, at which point we can work with our short a little bit on the futures here. Whale bought up huge SEP Jets position. Sheesh. So Jets ETF. Let's go check out Jets ETF. I need to throw more orders here. Also, I forgot throwing orders about here. Okay, we're good. So Jets, huge position in Jets apparently. Obviously, we do know that the reopening play kind of getting better and better every day. Markets looking stronger. Markets are getting ready to go back to the north side. And because of this, the airlines and cruise lines have also been catching some wind to the north side. So Jets ETF today up 2.6%. What is this?
Some
Trump,
news on DVAC?
yeah, launches new app Drudge report Apple. Donald Trump Jr. launches new app to challenge. Hello?
New app to challenge Drudge report?
Oh, okay, thank you.
What Drudge report
I have
is?
no idea what a Drudge report is, to be honest. Oh,
To compete with Apple, Google.
I have to subscribe for this? Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah, right. What do I look like?
I don't need.
What do I look like to you? Think I'm gonna give you my actual email? These guys are nuts, eh? These guys are nuts. Yeah, right, bud. Can I get the report?
Your
Go
report?
to my email inbox. Where's my email? Okay, we'll see once we get this.
I think you got it right now.
Oh, maybe I did. I got the phone notification. No. The email should come right here. Wait, that was not the page. This was the page. Inbox. Can I get my inbox? No inbox yet. Anyway, so he's coming up with the new app over there, trying to fight whatever this report is. I was just trying to handle the report. Still no inbox. So whatever, screw it. We tried to scam them out of there, but what we're not gonna get scammed out of is our future short. Let's go. Futures crushing back to the downside here. 4 points in the money now. I'm going to cover one contract, then we're going to hold the other contract. Let's go, baby. MES showing rejection. NASDAQ showing rejection. Market showing rejection. And we're showing profit. We're showing monies. And we're going to profit this money, baby. Let's go, market. Beautiful, beautiful time. Prad, take profits. Yeah, we just took some profits on the contracts over there. You guys are ill-equipped to discuss this right now. Drudge report is like the Rush Limbaugh. Huge. Okay, so, markets. What are the markets trying to do? 50-period EMA bounce? We cover here.
Good
We're
for
just
your
gonna scalp
short.
it. We are. I am. But we're gonna cover that profit. Let's go. We're out of that futures short. Quick little scalp. Obviously, we were just talking to Brandon about how you don't really short scalp futures, but when you're trying to learn how to trade futures, you do scalp futures. Okay. Drudge Report is a right-wing news compiling site. Thank you guys for putting in there. I was just trying to get that. Get the article for you guys and for myself, but I failed obviously. But I appreciate your help in the chat. I will be able to now go in there and be able to look up the article a little bit more. So apparently DWAC is moving off of that report. Obviously, if they're coming out with a new app, what are the chances that they rug that app too? Right, so we don't know if they rug DWAC yet, but I'm just saying, what are the chances they rug that app too? Everything is a question when it comes to this family a little bit. Until things are actually get down on paper, it's a question for me. So DWAC is DWACing once again, but we would like for it to really have some substance behind it for once. GTLB. I haven't looked at GitLab in almost 2 days now, if I'm correct. GTLB, let's go check out. Oh no, I'm just gonna cry. Every day I pull up GitLab, it's up. Darn it, man. Every day we pull up GitLab near the $30 levels till now. It's just been ripping. And I called it too. This is twice now that I called the move on GitLab. On the IPO day, I called it, bang. Over here, before the earnings day, called it, bang. But did I make a single dollar on either of those days? On the IPO day, I made $1. But on this move, not a single dollar was realized in my long-term account, and I'm just beating myself about that. But now that we're above this clearance level of 54, I would like for GitLab to establish support near 54. That way, we no longer go to the 30s. Keep in mind, GitLab also apparently has a high short float number. The numbers go from what 80% to even 20% to even 5% at some sources, so it changes really fast based on where you're looking. But GitLab, man, insane. 2.8% up to date. Another day, another green day for this bad boy. I used the Drudge Report all the time back in the day. So sad to hear it has gone left and run by more politics, so I'm just gonna stay away from that one. GME about to rip. You mean it hasn't ripped at all? Like this 26% move wasn't a rip at all? I get what you're trying to say, though. I guess that GME is about to go test the high a day, probably is what you're trying to say. GME very close to 120. We were looking for a 120 short opportunity. It did go as high as 121.34. Maybe this time it doesn't really get past 120. So this test of 120 is going to be very key. Looking for an opportunity to still short this stock, if you ask me, but being patient, because I don't want to be screwed over by having the stock rip past 120 and go all the way to 125s or so, at which point I probably won't even use a stop. I'll just add to my loser. That's why I'm being very patient. I want to focus on exactly what's going on. Still buyers showing up in front of 118. That's not how I want to see it, right? And we're battling these prices quite a bit. I still believe the rejection at 120 is coming in, but we just got to confirm that without being screwed over. LFG, GME, can't stop, won't stop. GME, yes, sir. GME, don't mess with the apes, says DJ Moss. Yeah, exactly. You can't, don't mess with anybody at the end of the day, right? You got to focus on confirming your trades for yourself and then being able to execute them based on the confirmation. But that could be a double-edged sword. Sometimes confirmation could take you away from not being in that trade all over in general, the overall trade in general. If you short GME, you are too, not gonna lie. Not sure what that means. GRTX. Let's go check out GRTX. I gotta find out what market this is now. NASDAQ. I did type NASDAQ. Hello? Oh, it's because this chart's stuck on New Zealand or whatever NZ is. GRTX. All right, so GRTX up 10% on the day. Looks like some supports coming in around this $2. Look at how many days we've battled the $2 level. Finally getting above 2, opening up looks like near $2.27. We got some resistance levels near 250. I'd like for that to clear and go test this 280, and then we can talk about these levels all the way up here. But today so far, what's the volume? 181,000 shares only. Not any volume actually taking place on the stock. If I even check this over here, GRTX is probably doing less than 1, 0.38. That's way less than 1. Nothing happening on that stock overall. And now I'm kind of happy this chart didn't load up.
Prad Rafik sent us a super chat. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. And also, if you want to send us a message or any comment, you can send us. I will bring it up.
Bring it up. That's right. Put it up there. Let us see what you're talking about. We want to know. We want to be part of the circle. LLL down $1 from today's high. Now 612. LLL still consolidating in an absolute range, man. So boring. Like, look how there's no volume being traded on this stock ever since the open. It halt, and then it passed out. Went to sleep. Did not wake up from its siesta. Somebody wake up the market makers on LLL and tell them that they need to go pull the rug on people and scam people, or make people money by pushing the stock higher. Like, the market maker is so passed out and is asleep over here that it is nothing to even talk about. Yeah, it dropped $1 from the high a day, but what did the stock even do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why would you trade a stock with that low of a volume? Exactly. No volume on the previous stock. What was it? GTRX. Very, very low volume on that one. Scared money don't make no money. Don't be careful, Prad. YOLO into GME short. No. I'm not scared money, because if I was scared money, I wouldn't be $300,000 notional value into one stock. So it's not scared money. It's calculated money. That's what we do over here. We'll calculate our risk. We calculate our reward, and we're trading everything in a risk to reward parameter. It's not really scared money and not scared money. That's really stupid mentality if you think about it on the market, because that's not trading at the end of the day. That's really not. Prad, they are waiting for the 420 security cap. 420. What are you talking about? The 420?
This is funny. By the way, Prad, what are you talking about? 420? Who said 420?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't know. Anyways, somewhere it is 420 right now, and Tesla broke 950 to the upside, guys.
Sheesh.
The first time in the day, and we are moving. Let's see where we go. But this is great. Tesla already 951. Go Tesla.
I'm looking for a short now. What? Tesla 950, 176. Miss V, good call out on the 950 break of Tesla. If this gotta be a weak break, right? Or is NASDAQ gonna rip up north now because of Tesla? Just gotta watch Tesla a little bit. I'm not ready to push the short just yet, because that break has some actual moves. So look, I have this line over here from 950, 126, and we're well above that. 952.08 right now on Tesla. 952.40, 952.50. Can we go higher? Sheesh, Tesla is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. Are you in this long right now?
No, I'm out, sadly. But I mean, I was long for the whole day, guys. If you can see, my best hour was 9:47. I couldn't wait anymore for Tesla to go break that 950, because I'm in the trade for the whole day. But look what's going on. And I was expecting for this to happen to Tesla. Just wasn't patient enough to be able to hold.
Yeah, what a crazy move happening right now. Markets are getting ready to go back to the north side. So this means some of these stocks are going to rip up eventually in the next few minutes. Apple, let's go check on IAPL. AAPL 169 almost. MSFT close to 305. No, 303 or so. Possible long opportunity off of VWAP. Going back to Tesla real quick. Look at that size on 952.02. Most likely selling a lot of shares to that person. 953 bounced off. Did we have any size on 953? Not really. Here we go back up to go test 953 one more time. Let's see if we can actually get past 953 on Tesla here. I can't decide. I can't make my mind up if I want to go
Trend
short.
is your friend, my friend. But
I know, and I'm battling my thought process so much here.
I know, but like again, I was looking at Tesla. A lot of people were talking about that 950 level, Prad,
Yeah.
and I was just wonder like why 950? Because as I can see, like I can see the room now all the way until like I don't know 960s.
Yeah, it moves in $10 ranges. So like obviously the stock could keep on going up here. Nasdaq still has quite a bit of a room left in it to the upside. S&P 500 back to the high day ranges. So this market could easily push these stocks up a little bit more. I think that's my entry right there.
While you're deciding on your Tesla, Prad, this is so sweet. The playmaker said add to misvisms. So my language is now called misvisms. Booger, reaping, security cat. Thank you so much, the playmaker. I remember like also Cajun. I said Cajun, so please add Cajun on the list too.
So I did get short. I'm going to give it the risk of the high a day. So we are now short 953. I'll just say 953. We're short 953.02, but I'll just say 953. And I basically have the stop out for the high a day, which is 953.22. Let's see if we get stopped out on the break of high a day, or does the short start pushing back to the downside for us? Already up 60 cents in the money, but so that was a confirmation. I waited for 953 to break and then show me that it was going to be a weak break. We went above as high as 953.22, and then we came back down. But look at that, 1,000 shares? No, 1,000 shares of Tesla sitting on 950. What? That's got to be a spoof order. That's a fake order. No one's really willing to take that much size over there. This guy's spoofing the market, and they're going to stop me out. Watch this. Ah, man, come on. That's a spoof order. Complete garbage. I'm promising you, no one's taking that shies over there on that stock, man. Come on.
Tesla.
Tesla.
By the way, Brad, just to show you, did you see what happened to D-Pro?
No.
We went to the downside a lot.
Woo! D-Pro finally broke that through $3 level, sorry, $2. The $3 level to the downside, and D-Pro is going lower. I'm very glad that of closing my trade on D-Pro today the way I did. We were watching it off the open, rip up to almost $4, and then I was looking for $4 as my profit target level. $4 taken, did not even get there, obviously. So I got stopped out in profit, and now D-Pro breaking that $3 bottom that we were holding up at for quite a bit. Holding up there quite a bit on D-Pro. D-Pro CEO late to the interview. Wait, our interview? Are we interviewing him?
He's coming.
Is he?
No.
Oh. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. What's that? That was
But fair enough, we had Dragonfly on our show.
like we had him before?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Nice. We had him before. So if you want to watch the interview with them, feel free to sign up on YouTube to watch it. Quickly watching to what market is doing. Nasdaq is going back up over here, and S&P 500 also going back up. Nasdaq now up 1.75% on the day. We were up 2% at one point, and ES is also up 1.12% on the day, and very close to the high day for the ES at the moment. Going back to Tesla, like look at that. That's a 953.69. There's 100 orders, which is 100. 100.00. So that's 1,000. Am I saying this right? That's 10,000 shares. That's not even 1,000. That's 10,000 shares of Tesla. Somebody's trying to go long on that level. That's a fake order. That's not a real order.
Yeah?
That's a fake order. You know how much money that is?
It's me from TMS.
That's your orders don't go here.
I know, I'm
but like
kidding.
that's a lot of money. That's a fake order. They're spoofing the market. It's just an absolute illegal mechanic. They're not allowed to do that, and it's actually annoying that they even do stuff like that on the market. Prad, that's my Tesla order. It's legit. Yeah, right, brother. Let's go check out 10,000 times 954 or 953.60. That's $9 million that there's someone's trying to go long on Tesla at 953.60 cents. Yeah. Yeah. If that's not a spoof order, I don't know what a spoof order is. We're getting back in on the short right here. We're giving it the high day risk one more time. Spoof order is a real thing. Who would do that? People do that all the time. You know, they spoof the market because when they put a spoof order, it makes the market think that someone's actually realistically wants to buy the size over there, and then the market pushes up off that level because algorithms come in and they start front running that level, and a lot of basically when someone throws something that big. The rule of the market is that they are supposed to throw it only if they intend to take that size, and if they don't intend to take it, you're not supposed to do something like that because illegal. It's illegal to do something like that. Over a million shares. That's actually $9 million worth of shares sitting there on that level.
By the way, guys, who do you think will get to 1K first? Our like button or Tesla?
At this rate, probably Tesla because our like button is not moving. Where are we at? Oh, very close.
We are very close. We need 9 more likes to 1K. So, guys, while we're here, please let's get it, and we will stream you all together. Yes, sir. Start that stream. Show what you got.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. And if we will be able to even break that number, will be great as Tesla is moving so fast. While we were streaming in here, Michael Habert sent us a super chat. Canadian dollars. Oh, Canada. Look at the beautiful cap and handle on BBBY. Went long at 23.85 on the curl up of the handle. Looking interesting. Good job. Good job, you, Michael. Let's see BBBY. Is it on NASDAQ?
Was that enough B's over there?
I don't know if you need more anytime. So you say along 23.85. It's right here, as you said, on that cup handle, and boom! Congratulations, Michael. Great job, and thank you for bringing this up.
What in the world? How did all these orders just cancel by themselves? Okay. Well, that's very weird. All right, coming back to you guys. So Tesla now $1 out of the money, still letting it play around the high day range. 955.20, 955.20 goes right there. That should be the end of my Tesla trade. Why am I not stopped out yet? Hello, market? Okay, that's great. My stop didn't get triggered at all. So we're just going to have to manually get out of there. Let me also cancel my stop. Looks like it auto-canceled itself. Perfect. Perfecto. Looking at the market, S&P 500 still at the high days. Let's go check out what the S&P 500 are looking like. M22. M22. All right, there we go. Market moving back up. I'm very surprised that a lot of these orders got canceled. How and why did all those orders get canceled for me? That's so weird. All right, anyways, come back up. GME still climbing, is it? Let's go check out GME. Sheesh, GME's back to 120. Wow, it actually is. So GME's actually back to 120. It got up to 122.45 today, and seems like another rejection candle coming in for that very moment. Looks like we're gonna start going back to the downside over here. Test that same levels to the downside on GME at this point that we were before, which is 117s or so. If 117s end up holding, a possible move back to the north side once again. So GME having a lot of volume, a lot of success overall today, and you apes are loving it without fail. Without fail, apes are absolutely loving the stock today. I'm just taking out some stocks, I'm taking out some size and throwing some orders, and we're good to go here. Cool. Coming back, my sell order is at 24.50 for BBBY. Nice, congratulations on that trade. Lucid just announced some news. Lucid Motors. Let's go check out Lucid LCID. What? What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Wow, Lucid Motors actually moving up on the catalyst over there, looks like. So big volume candle, biggest volume candle of the day on Lucid Motors, actually ripping up to the north without fail, taking out the high a day, and creating a new one with 13.3 million shares traded so far. Let's go take a look quickly on the dailies, what that looks like. So on the daily, looks like we are very much around supports and resistance areas. So it could reduce that level as a resistance and reject from there, or it could start going back to the downside. Yeah, indeed, by either turning that resistance into turning that support into resistance by trading under it. We're looking at the market at the moment. Nasdaq might start going back to the downside. MES less M22. I missed my opportunity to short the futures again over there, so we're just gonna have to let that one go a little bit. Maybe if futures pop back up, I can look for my short. Yeah, there we go, pop back up there, futures. Now we can short it. But Lucid Motors, what we're talking about, 26.26. Let's see if 26.26 gets taken out. And that way we have a bigger move to the upside on Lucid, especially with that catalyst coming in on this bad boy. There goes the market. Nasdaq pushing down, S&P 500 also pushing down. Whew, my throat's dying on me now. Prad SPY double top. I mean, SPY's been more than a double top at this point for sure. It's like a triple top or even quad top if you look at it. Obviously, some of these charts, candles you gotta pull down, but I'm looking at it as a range, a whole range worth of levels, and that range is basically 4,500. Just stands out with the high a day of 45.06 on the S&P 500.
OXY spiked there with crude oil prices. Now, guys, we are kind of relaxed a little bit, and OXY moving to the downside closer to VWAP. And despite that spike and that OXY got above VWAP, we're still down 1.25% on the day.
1.25% down on the day for Occidental. So Oxy got a spike, but still down, as Miss V mentioned not too long ago. And that was a spike that was coming in from the crude oil move. So that's the spike that she was talking about. 25 million shares traded today, and just waiting to see what it wants to do overall. Thoughts on Amazon at these levels? AMZN. Let's go check out Amazon. I'm focusing on also the futures here to see if we can get back short on the futures. Amazon, though. Amazon at these levels, I guess if you're thinking about buying it for, for the split, just go ahead and do it, because that split's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a big event where people like myself, even Miss V most likely, is gonna be looking to buy some shares for the long-term account. So because of that, I'm very bullish about the split coming in from Google and from Amazon. So, but at these levels you're talking about, we just cleared a previous resistance, but also walking into multiple different resistance to the upside over here. 33.50 is going to stand out for me, and then 33.45 is going to stand out for me. So we'll see how it behaves between those two ranges for Amazon. AMZN. Amazon. Get ready, MULN is going to the moon. Well, I've heard that before, and it did move up, but obviously I need confirmation of us actually being able to hold $3 on the bid, which we're doing so successfully today to some degree. We're still under $3 by 2 pennies, so not too much to the downside, but I need proof of holding 3. I need proof of going back to 4 and actually getting above 4, and then we can talk about the moon, which is probably way before all the splits that happen to the stock to the upside. So until then, I see any of those, I can't really say the same thing that you guys are saying over there, which is to the moon. And I also don't believe in the company to begin with, so I can't say anything close to that. Yeah, they have an EV car, yeah, this, yeah, that, but I just can't believe in them. BBIG over MULN. I think AMC and GME over both of them, to be honest. If you want a meme stock to trade, AMC and GME are the greatest meme stocks on the world, and this is what the meme stock basket started from. Obviously, if you want to trade EV stocks, then there's Rivian and there's Tesla, way better stocks in the world for actual EV. And if you want to trade, there's a lot of options out there. Are you saying Amazon is a good buy right now? Well, Amazon, it depends on how you're looking at it, right? If you're looking at it for the split, find a good price point for the split and get long for the split. If you want to get it after the split happens, then that's up to you. But I would for sure make sure Amazon is a good spot to load up before the split, without a doubt. Before the split, that is.
Frank B, love your show. I learned so far kind much from you and Prad every day. Frank B, thank you so much. So glad to hear that, and super happy you joined our community. So glad to see you every day on the chat talking with all of us. I hope you're having a wonderful day like Tesla baby does.
Yeah, baby. Watching MES. I'm trying to see if MES can give me another opportunity to short it. But we're also having such great strength around this level, so maybe stop thinking about trying to short this opportunity over here and just walk away from it. Just to battle in your own thought processes at the end of the day. More people are poor versus dumb. That's why they trade cheap, rich, Prad. I don't know. I wouldn't even use either one of those terminologies. I guess that's a little harsh way to put it, right? People are who they are. That's a little harsh way to put it, my friend. Finally, PayPal is doing better. I know, right? PayPal is doing a lot better than previously. PayPal was struggling for, oh my goodness, how long now? But we're doing a little bit better for the past few days, up 2% on the day today. We're close to 119, which is actually where I am long on the stock, but still down on my long-term account on PayPal without a doubt. Just waiting to see when can the money start pouring in from these trades into my accounts eventually, hopefully. The only things that are dragging me realistically are SoFi, Palantir, and DraftKings. SoFi, Palantir, and DraftKings. Where's SoFi today? SoFi did try to get above 10 and failed to do so because it was a weak break, whereas DraftKings today. DraftKings tried to do what? DraftKings tried to also get above 10 and that's still SoFi, sorry. DraftKings tried to get above 20 and did so for a little bit and then came back down and is now trading under VWAP, which is $19.40 ish or so. Market still not really deciding a direction, so I'm pretty much waiting for a confirmation. Maybe at 2:30, maybe at 3 o'clock during power/sour hour. We'll see what happens in the market. For until then, just patience. Patience pays. Being able to sit on your hands is a very big asset for day traders, and just being able to wait is a good thing. Hoo-wee. I think NASDAQ is going to flush. It looks like it wants to, doesn't it? But obviously, it's better to wait and confirm that flush instead of just thinking about it and praying for it. So I would be sure at the moment if this was the old Prad, but I'm waiting for a little bit of a confirmation about the futures over there as to what they want to do, because VWAP is not too far to the downside over there. We're very close to VWAP, so it could just easily bounce off of that if it wants to.
But also, I haven't seen a lot of confidence in the markets in the first half of the trading day. But look at here, it is now, like we hold that more than 1% to the upside, pretty strong. So hopefully we will be able to continue that positive trend.
Yeah, buddy, 1% to the upside indeed for the S&P 500 and 1.74% on the NASDAQ, which was at 1 point up 2%. I need to throw more orders? No, I don't need to.
Do you trade Europe stocks like Volkswagen? Well, Kit, we are mostly trading US stocks, but sometimes there is something fun happening in the Europe. I know Prad does that, especially European clothes, right? You like to trade, or you trade US stocks on the European clothes?
Yeah.
I see. Well, anyways, we have ability to trade European stocks with P-Parade platform, but we love US market.
Yeah, I don't really do European markets, to be honest. U.S. markets are more than enough to be fair, and the most volume in the world is on the U.S. markets. Like, you're not gonna find this much amount of volume in most likely across the board. This is the number one biggest market in the world there is. Tesla now 958 Crazy
What?
move coming in on Tesla. 958 just touched, and we're about to see if we can clear past 958 or not. It's trying to, but the market doesn't really want to move with it. Market's really holding the gates for Tesla over here, and it's giving it some struggle. So let's see what Tesla can do. Where's ES? Slash M22CM. Where's ES going to? Let's quickly go check on ES, which is your S&P 500, still around 4,500. So you see that how it's not really moving too far to the upside along with Tesla, but it's also not moving down, which we would like to see for the overall market, for anyone who's short, that is. People who are waiting for the flushes. We're not really seeing anything happen. And NASDAQ slash NQ slash M22CM, NASDAQ also did try to make a new high, and then we're just consolidating over here at these highs, which looks like it's turning into a resistance a little bit. But if that resistance gets cleared out and we rip north, then that's going to be your most likely long opportunity to at least a high day, and then most likely come back down to reality, which is to VWAP at some point. So waiting for that VWAP flush, waiting for that mean reversion trade, I guess, for myself.
Prad team, PJCT, and the Playmaker 88 brought that LEJU. Leju, have no idea. Anyways, this is halted on the way to the upside, up 65%. I don't see any news. The only thing, they are going to report their earnings on March 31st. Oh, that's my dad's birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday to your dad.
Thank
for
you.
that day. LEJU. So obviously no volume being happening on this stock all day until now. Most likely 500,000 shares traded apparently.
Oh, volume is so low.
Yeah, very little volume, but that could have been all on that one candle that halted it. So if I can get my chart up here, let me see. Come on.
Leju.
There we go, finally. So yeah, most volume came in just off into that halt. Before that, the stock was doing absolutely nothing. Halted at 92 cents, and it will open around 92 cents apparently. So no move coming off that halt either. Palantir about to go down. Let's go check on Palantir then. Palantir about to go down. I don't know. I don't know about that. Palantir looks like it has a lot of strength so far in front of VWAP. Look at the way that we've been consolidating in front of VWAP all day, or even the 50-period EMA. The way we've been holding the 50-period EMA all day just tells me that there's a possible no flush coming in. Even if the market flushes, Palantir could just hold up around here and do a whole lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. SNDL not really worth even trading if you ask me. Less than $1, up 8%. Yeah, but anytime a stock is less than $1, it's just so weird. 60 million shares traded so far today, up 8%, and it's just they get above $1 and then they get back under $1. They get above $1 and then they get under $1. So it's just like, at what point are you guys gonna figure it out over there on your end? How many buybacks do you have to do to keep on doing this? AMD bearish. AMD has been bearish for quite a bit now. And Tesla did take out the 958 high. Now we're about to go test that 960 level that Miss V called out not too long ago. Let's see if Tesla shows us a weakness around 960, at which point we could be looking for a short at NASDAQ and your S&P 500. I've been patient as heck on the NASDAQ or not NASDAQ, S&P 500 shorts because of Tesla, to be honest. So if Tesla is keep on rips like that, we're just gonna have to be a little bit more patient than we need or we want to be on the future short, that is. 970 next resistance on Tesla. Let's see how it trades at 960 first, which is only 50 cents away from here at this point. That's right, only 50 cents. 5 minutes left in the market mover show. So make sure to stay tuned because Tesla is about to actually take out 960 here. Here comes the 960 breakout. Where's the chart? There's the chart. 960, 959.90 is the high day at the moment. Let's see if we go back for a retest of 960. And then let me also pull up over here. Tesla retesting 960 very, very soon here. Let's see if it can do so successfully and break out.
It's
Sorry,
uptrend for Tesla for 6th day in a row, I believe, guys. Look.
6th day, wow.
Yeah, starting March 15, I believe, we're going straight to the upside. This is called trend is your friend, and this is 15-minute chart, by the way. But again, guys, remember, it doesn't mean that Tesla will reap now every day starting now. Still be aware that one day something may happen.
Yeah, anything is possible indeed. So far, though, Tesla looks like it's on its move back to that $1,000 level. I know everyone's waiting for that $1,000 level one day for incoming 1K. So we can either short it or play the breakout long off that level. Whatever it is that we want to play, it's going to be a lot of fun waiting for that level. So it looks like Tesla is already flushing $1 away from 960. We tapped 960 for a second. There was some size there, I believe. I saw about 100 lots, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so 114. That's on one book, and then that's the same book. 1145240. 114 calculator. 11400. So that's 11,000 shares sitting on 960, which is basically $10 million worth of orders sitting on 960 on Tesla. Let's see if they can clear $10 million worth of orders on 960 at this point. They are filling them. They're getting the fills, but we also have a lot of mid-print, so that's a lot of front running happening in front of that 10 million order size for Tesla. But looks like with the current momentum, NASDAQ ripping up higher. Not NASDAQ, S&P 500 also going up higher. Let me show you S&P 500 also going up higher. We're very close to the day's high, only 2 points away from day's high on the futures here. So very close to the time where the markets could either decide to go higher or cap off itself over here. Keep in mind that we only have about...
Tesla is up for 20%.
Is it? Oh, it is.
I'm getting obsessed with that number anyways. Prad, you want it? You got it. 1.1K likes.
Let's go.
For Mr. Prad.
Let's go. We finally did it. We asked for it, and you guys successfully did so. 1.1K. And here goes Tesla to the north side, taking out that $10 million. Well, they tried. They tried. We still have quite a bit of size still sitting there on Tesla. And buyers are still there. They're not really walking away from this one just yet. So a lot of size there. There we go. 960 now got taken out. Let's see if we can go any higher. 961. 961 on Tesla.
Rip City.
Rip City indeed. Now I'm trying to focus if there's any buyers showing up or not. Any more buyers? 961, 960. They're actually crossing over still. Wow, a lot of buyer coming in. Where's Apple going then if Tesla is doing this? Is Apple 169? It is indeed. Nice, Apple 169. Awesome move on Apple over here. Crazy move. Overall market. Is NASDAQ over 2K still? Sorry, back to 2%. And no, NASDAQ is not back to 2% yet. But very close. We're only 0.19% away from 2% on the NASDAQ. Insane moves going on so far. Oof.
That's right.
Looks like we only have about a couple seconds left before we throw you off over to the closing show. You guys know what happens over there. You guys get to see the beautiful Neil, Sean, Brendan, and even Miss V for the closing show. So come back tomorrow, same time, same place, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Until
11
then.
o'clock.
Sorry?
11 o'clock, right?
11 o'clock. Did I say 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see you guys then.
Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. Couple hours left in a pretty exciting afternoon here. It's a meme stock kind of afternoon around here. Nicely positive though, right across the entire board. Market back to basically not all-time high. I was going to say all-time high, but session highs right now. In fact, 1.17 for the S&P 500 right now, 0.7 there for the Dow, 1.9 for the NASDAQ leading. Just had a look there with Trader Prad at Apple.